Greetings. Sup, y'all? Oh, excuse me. Oh, so do you ever get the urge to, like, play a game? So you download it. Like, a game you played before, so you download it. You play it for, like, 15 minutes, and you're like, yeah, I was wrong. I didn't have that urge at all. I'm just like, eh. Like, it's weird. I've been blasting through, like, quite a different few games recently. I'm just, like, not feeling it. Need to find, like, a game to get my, teeth into. I picked up, Outward earlier, so I need to like, It's after finishing Divinity 2, weirdly enough. Hey, Froggy. She's alright, she's sleeping at the moment. It's after finishing Divinity 2. And I was like that, I had that really big, it was like a really big game that I was like playing a lot and really getting invested into. And since then I've just been like, man, I need like another, that isn't a stream game, you know, it needs like another thing. If anything, I want like another RPG, but I just can't find one I haven't played before.
Lewd.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I was doing some side quests, wasn't I? Delicious, delicious side quests. Hey Hawthorne. Hey Pumpkin. Yeah, so I'm gonna give Outward a try. I tried it a little bit earlier, got absolutely massacred immediately, so I need to like look up a little bit of how to actually do it, like initially, to at least get myself started. I kind of want to play another CRPG, but I don't know which one to try after Divinity 2. That's the other thing. I remember trying Pillars of Exile at one point and thinking it was okay, but falling off of it. I wonder if I need to try that again. Yeah, there's Arcanum, of course, of Magic Obscura, yeah. Diablo remasters. I'm not feeling like I'm not feeling like a looty one at the moment. So I did Path of Exile recently, but it was so overtuned I just couldn't be asked. That put me off it a little bit. I probably need to give it another year or so before I go back to that. How am I dressed as my warrior at the moment? Some mangoes. Mangoes. Legacy of Kain. Yeah, that's something I'd probably stream though, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't know. I want something like Divinity 2 that isn't Divinity 2, I guess. Like that sort of style. Like, I really enjoyed that sort of very open RPG style that it had going for it. That was kind of neat. I mean, Baldur's Gate 3 looks perfect, but it's not going to be out for a bit. And I don't want to get invested in something that's only got, like, one act. You sent your mark to the north? Really? Is there a hunting mark I've got? Let's have a look. Oh, it's you! Have I got to beat you up? Yeah, fuck it, why not? It's not as looty as Unseen 1. Is that like an RPG though? Like in the terms of Divinity 2? Hey Mary. I looked at Pathfinder Kingmaker. Yeah, some sort of evil pangolin. Just beat him up. Bonk. Yeah, I might do a dungeon one in a second. Although I don't know if has the thingy come back yet. Actually, Jilly the Shark should be back already. Let's have a look. Bonk. I thought Dungeon Siege was more like Diablo than it was like turn-based sort of thing. Unless I'm thinking of the wrong game. Yeah, nut me, baby. 100 nuts delivered directly onto my. Right. Where should I go? Oh, let's go back to the. Need to go back to the thingy. I think I tried. I want to say I played Dungeon Siege 3. I say that rings a bell. I want to say I played it with Clyker. Yeah, I'll give Outward a little more of a go. And see how we fare. Oh, there's a big friggin' fish in it now. Nice. Who feeds that fish? Pathfinder is a really good adventure path, and Kingmaker is the most popular one. They eventually end up founding their own kingdom. Oh, that's interesting. You want to see Arth's room again? We can do that. It's very Tonberry in here. There's a Tonberry there. There's Tonberries everywhere. Soup. Pumpkin soup! I heard that Ollie was Tonberrying the place. That's how he gets stabbed. Yeah, I heard the newest Pathfinder's alright. I said I might pick up Pathfinder. I don't know. I kind of like. I got this hankering something that's like Divinity 2, that isn't Divinity 2 because I finished that. All right. I don't know if anyone who's abound wants to do leveling roulette. Let's have a look at our screen. Nice. Still very catty. Sounds good, Froggy. Right. Jilly the Short should be coming back, so I should be able to send her off again. Oh, 57 minutes. Okay, so it's done in like a little bit. Okay. Alright, so Froggy wants to come along. Also, alright. Let me invite Froggy. Centaur World? What, you mean Monster Musume? Centaur is very fine. Understandable. Right. If in doubt, Kugane. It's never a show about a horse. Oh. It's not quite the same. Alright, wait till Froggy's around and then we'll try that. In the meantime, I will climb some sort of tiny lizard. Alright, Figgy. Oh, I see. No room for bunnies underneath your brolly. Yeah. I see how it is. What a shitter. Right. When Broly, never Broly. What class you want me in? I'll tank, so... right. I probably won't get much time to actually try and climb the Tower of Kugan. The Tower of Kugane, but we'll give it a go. Alright, leveling roulette. Never enough time. So they're grinding for a helmet. How long is that one going to take you, do you reckon? I heard there's a climbing spot in the new town, actually. Oh shit, I've gone the wrong way. I heard there's a new climbing spot in the new town, actually. I need to check that. Oh, fucking nice! Excellent. Fantastic dungeon. Oh, we angered the locals. Cool. Right then, let's go. Oh, my lights keep flickering, so if the stream suddenly ends, it's because my power went up. So, at least you know what happened, right? Seems really good, because didn't you say there was like a pity thingy on it as well? Those grinds. Nice. That frog's gonna cause problems, so let's grab him and come here. Oop. Not so much for that. Oh, we're gonna get everything, are we? Yeah, fuck it, let's go. I've got faith, let's just fucking do it. Here we go. Go in the brave way, pull the entire room. Nice. Absolutely nothing goes wrong in Orenvale. It's smooth every single time, to be honest. Like, it's just a joy. It's a joy of a dungeon. And this is where we're kind of vastly overgeared for it, really. Like a leveling tank having that happen would just be like, well, let's all run back, everybody. Let's just all run back. All you had to do was hang on the side. You fools! If you get lucky, you get the entire item. Interesting. So you can actually just get the thing drop. Yeah. Right then. Bonk. This is a fun boss. I'm so glad they changed the second boss. It used to be such a shitter. I forget, can you stun the locksmith? You can, yeah. It was get deleted, yeah. Yeah, they got no hope, basically. Man, doing this dungeon as 4 blue mages was a good laugh, though. Just delete everything in there. First room, bleh, everything dies. Speaking of fetuses, everyone keeps talking about Death Stranding. Is it actually any good, or is it full of Kojima nonsense? Like, on a scale of 1 to Metal Gear Solid 4, how bad are we talking? Like, I have a tolerance. I have a tolerance for Kojima bullshit up to a certain extent. Like, my tolerance is roughly around Metal Gear Solid 2's. Like, that's where I start getting a bit like, yeah, you know, the cutscene to like story ratio to gameplay ratio is getting a little bit thin. Metal Gear 3 was incredible though. Probably my favorite one actually. Time to kill the baby morbals. I feel kind of bad for the baby morbals. They're just like, you know, chilling out, doing baby morble things. They get brutally murdered. Oh, don't get me wrong, I like Metal Gear Solid 2 as well, but it's definitely full of, like, obnoxious bullshit half the time. Like the fucking pissing stuff that is in there and other such crap. The swimming section. But it also has some great stuff as well, like Arsenal Gear's reveal and description is fucking incredible, especially today in this day and age. Metal Gear Solid 5 has great gameplay actually. I was really impressed by that. Like it plays really well. Although I think I've said this before. I think I spent most of the time yeeting bears into the sky as opposed to actually doing anything constructive. But it was still very funny. Right, if people walk straight, we won't get any extra packs. Let's see. Oh, Scarlet, you're gonna have to get the heal on to go quicker than that. The bear yeeteth 9,000 entire point of the game, right? That was like the best bit. Nice. Makes sense, Deeks. Get the rainbow walk on the go. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4, and the worst thing is that the cutscenes I thought the cutscenes in Metal Gear Solid 4 sucked. Like, I didn't think they were interesting in any way, shape, or form. I thought I was really excited for the reveal of, like, the Patriots and other shit, and when I found out what was actually going on, I was like, this is kind of lame. Okay, shame. No, I'm not going to stream it. No, oh god, no. Streaming, like, a modern Kojima game would be a good way of getting, like, 3 viewers, I think. Hey, Mogs. Whoa. Yeet. Four's probably your favorite. I don't know. I just, Five. I don't even think 5 is a standard Metal Gear Solid game. It just doesn't feel like it. It's got a guy who doesn't sound like Snake pretending to be Snake. You've got, like, barely any story. You've got random naked woman. Like, I'm all for lewd, like, random lewd shit, right? But it just didn't make any fucking sense. It was just dumb. Like, I'm happy to play lewd games, like, sure, but, like, there was some real dumb shit with Quiet. Like, goddamn. Like, that was some real fucking dumbery. Gonna be a little bit careful here. I'm not gonna pull the peasant as well. Bit too dodgy. Metal Gear Solid 1 is great, yeah. The best thing about Metal Gear Solid 1 is you play Metal Gear 1, then play the Twin Snakes directly afterwards. Because you get to see, like, you know Varric from Dragon Age 2, when he's describing, like, the events of the first half of the game or whatever to the Inquisitor lady? And the very first time, it's like over the top, and like the lady's got like huge breasts. There's like insane acrobatics. Everything's insane. It's like that, but in Metal Gear Solid form, and it's really funny when you actually realize that. It's like someone's telling a story about Metal Gear Solid 1, but embellishing it all. Yeah, and then like Snake flips over the missile and lands on it and kicks the missile. Like, wait, what? What the fuck? What? Honestly, it makes it so much funnier. Like, some people really hate Twin Snakes, though. They really hate it. And I think it's great. It's just like, if you took what was already a silly situation and made it dumber. And it's just really funny. Good stuff. Yeah, it's 10 out of 10. I've still got my original GameCube copy. It's on my shelf. Love Twin Snakes. Well, I've got all my Metal Gears, actually. I want to say I've got all the special editions for the first 3. I got Metal Gear Solid, Twin Snakes, Metal Gear Solid 2, then 2 Subsistence. No, Substance. Then Metal Gear 3, and then Metal Gear 3 Subsistence that has like 4 discs. It's got like the NES games, the MX games I think they are, as well on there, and a DVD with some other crap on it. It's got loads of shit in there. Good stuff. Yeah, MSX, that was it, thank you. Oh no, the morble's! The morble's gonna hatch! Oh yeah, the Skullface stuff, yeah. Metal Gear Solid 5 feels like bad fanfiction. It's like, it feels like the other M of like Metal Gear games. Like, I understand that they basically ran out of time, or, I don't know, Konami ran out of patience and they canned it early. There was missing chapters and stuff, but it's just fucking messy. Then releasing, like, one mission as a separate game, where someone's got, like, a bomb, like a boom bomb or some weird shit like that. From a character that wasn't in the mainline series, from what I understand. Like, they were in, like, Peace Walker. Like, I think Metal Gear Solid 5 is bad taste all around. But if you take out the fact that it's a Metal Gear Solid game and just take a stealth gameplay approach from it, it's fucking fantastic. Like, the stealth is brilliant. The way it handles is great. And you get to yeet bears into the sky, which is fucking hilarious. Like, it's a win-win. Love it. Voiced by Solidus, and getting approached by his former mate with a grudge, voiced by Skullface. That's actually pretty funny. Who's Skullface then? Who does the Skullface VO? James Horan. What's he? I guess he's done some other stuff, but. Probe me. Probe me. Do not probe the bunny.
Lewd.
I could probably clear on 3, but I can clear on 2, fuck it. It's a good time to clear. He wants to send the entire company to Pachinko Mine. Glad he got out, because the new Konami abused the hell out of their employees. Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, Konami's a fucking complete shithole. And has been for a long time, which is really sad. It's really, really sad. Like, talk about a gaming pedigree that went completely tits up. Like, some of the most classic game series ever came out of Konami, and it's just a complete state. It's bizarre. Like, everyone hates EA, but, like, EA actually do stuff. Like, you might not necessarily like it, but EA do stuff. EA is still the company that took a chance on giving us a sequel to American McGee's Alice. They gave us Dead Space. They're doing a remake of Dead Space, no less. Thank you, by the way, Alan. Thanks for this. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think EA is perfect. Like, just to clarify there, you know, like, but... But, like, goddamn, they actually do shit. It's like Ubisoft. People hate Ubisoft too. Like, you know, Ubisoft, Ubi shit. You know, same stuff every fucking time. And it's like, yeah, sure, but like, you also, for every shit thing, you get Assassin's Creed Odyssey, or hell, Valhalla actually, which is really good. You get The Division 2, which are all fantastic games. You get Rayman Origins. You get some really fun stuff. Hell, you get Anno. Anno's a great game. Like, you get stuff like that, you know? Like, they just do stuff, and it's just like, yeah. Then you get Konami. What have Konami done? They did Bomberman a few years back. They tried to abuse the Metal Gear Solid franchise and do Metal Gear Survive. That was cool. That was bad. That was it, I think. Oh, they fucked up a football game. Oh, I should say this is purely in a game-making sense. Yeah, Ubisoft fucking suck when it comes to their personal stuff. Yeah, that should go without saying, really. Like, the fact that Ubisoft, like, cover for abusers and give them shares and shit is just fucking appalling, and they should all, you know, be hit with a shovel, but, like, come on. I should say, clarify, a metaphorical shovel. I don't incite violence on the company, but, you know. Bollocks! Alright. Hup. 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 Wow, I really flubbed that badly. Right, here we go. Oops. Don't know if you're gonna trust. Hup. Yep. Yeah, the rampant greed is bad, yeah. Oh yeah, the Contra game that punished you for shooting too much. Yeah, that was an interesting one as well. You know, that Contra game, I think, is one of the most disappointing things I've been in ages. When I saw they were making a new one, I was all excited. Then I saw what they were doing with it, and I was like, oh. In fact, the only thing that disappointed me more was No More Heroes 3, I think. Oop. Oh no, I've ruined it. Sorry. I love just pooing up here, because it's just... Oh no! Well, never mind. Let me invite John. What a fucking disaster that was. Rabbids are great. Also, Ubisoft did Steep, which is one of my favourite games ever. Steep is amazing. Riders Republic's pretty fun too. Bit too noisy for my liking though. A lot of fun to play with your mates though. Like, Steep's definitely a sort of chill out chill out experience, whereas Riders Republic is like Zoomer.jpg when it comes to the noise. That's a lot of damage from that form. Once you get like the feel for this, it's not actually that bad. You can do it reasonably quickly, but... Oh, come on, really? You stupid fuck! Alright. Sorry, I'll silence up in a sec. I'm just gotta climb to this next bit. It's very important. There we go. This bit I've always found really difficult unless you just do this. Yay. Then it's GG easy. Like, that's one thing I really don't care about, I gotta be honest. I don't give a shit about different launchers, particularly. Like, I really don't care. I think it's because I run a Twitch and YouTube and whatnot. Like, frankly, it doesn't matter if I like them or not, because I have no choice in the matter, you know? Like, it's just one of those sort of things. Who's they curing? Sorry, try roulette. Bonk. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, I'd much prefer if we had one thing rather than all of the things, but... Oh my god, we got diamond! Okay, that's pretty fantastic. Sure. Hey, Ollie. You alright? Is there anything up there? There's like a sightseeing thing to get for your log. Diamond's like a Metal Gear. That thing. It's like a special boss series. So in Final Fantasy VII, there's lots of different weapons. There's Emerald weapon, there's Ruby weapon, there's Sapphire weapon. I think the burliest of the lot is Diamond weapon, I guess. This all follows the same sort of suit, I guess.
Lewd.
Get in the fucking diamond. The Ultima theme, like the Ultima weapon theme, is so good. This little ditty here. Go on in, Red Demons. Give him a slap. So we're on a mech that's carrying us. That's the G Warrior, I believe it's called. Emerald and Ruby are the super weapons. Diamond and Sword. Oh, okay, my mistake. Sorry. Oh yeah! Now we got two of them. The G Savior. So what we're going to do is use the teleporter to get between the two different decks when this thing does attacks. So now we move across to avoid getting scorched. Woo! We get to pilot this mech, by the way, in one of the missions. It's really fun. You get to have an Evangelion Eva on Eva fight. It's good times. Eva Unit 1 versus some weird alien monstrosity. Here we go. Whoop. Get in the diamond. Get in the goddamn diamond, Shinji. Eh. So all of these weapons have an Evangelion style berserker mode. Oh, you gonna go over there? Okay. They get teeth. They get teeth and halos. They go. Oh. You have to pilot it without the big... Yeah, we haven't got the carrier side. Oh, here we go. Now it's Metal Gear Rex. Oh, no, Metal Gear Ray, sorry. Oh, shit! Bad times. Honestly, all of the weapon fights are really fun. They're all really good in this. Stay a bit here, yeah. Rules of nature. Should I switch to Viera? Viera are delicious. I mean, we have great big bunny ears, and they're huge. Your lady's fantastic, though. Like, don't feel obliged if you don't want to. But as I always say, like, Fantasias are like £4 each. Like, compared to WoW, changing around is super easy and quick. Like, I would never worry about it. If you fancy being a Vieira for a bit, fuck it, why not? Yeah. I mean, I gotta be honest, I've had a couple of times where I think, do I want to stay bunny this entire time? And the answer is eventually yes. Like, I love my bun. And they're getting more and more haircuts, which is nice. Right, here's... Whee! Well, RimWorld when? Tomorrow. Gonna do it tomorrow. Thailand is delicious. Oh boy. Hey, Colin. You alright? Spicy. I really like this fight. I think it's a good one. You good? You good? Okay. Woo! Careful, Red. Delicious. I usually get hold a long. This one's actually quite a long fight. It's like a long sort of gotta take. Be careful not to instantly wipe it. Oh, you got the T emote. Nice. That one looks really cool. I should probably pick that up actually. Pumpkin, go into the character creator and have a play that way, and then see if you feel it. That's what I always do when I'm wondering. I need to do the new Praetorium at some point. I've really got to try it out. I might do that tomorrow. I haven't seen it since the changes, and I need to have a go. Oh god, I just execute myself. That's what I get for typing when the AoE circle's coming. There we go. I ended up doing a naughty tank thing, which was I left my tank stance on when I was the off tank, and I ended up pulling aggro like a fucking dumbass. What you're supposed to do is turn it off after a bit. Make sure you're second, then turn it off. I wasn't paying attention. I pulled off him. Yeah, the older rework's really good. Maybe you are bored, but there's nothing wrong with being bored and wanting a small change, though. Like, that's not necessarily a negative. Like, you know, you're bored with your current look. Like, that's, I mean, essentially it's just an advanced form of glamour, right? You're just glamoring to a different race. Like, I change how my bunny, like, hairstyle is and clothes all the time. Like, fuck it. Change things around. Why not? Pose in naughty ways. GG. That was a really cool one. Emerald Weapon's still my favourite, I think, because the fucking music is just absolutely, like, ham. I get that that's a nice jag. I get like kind of restless with games sometimes. I'm just like, I'm not sure what I want to do. Boom, 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 boom. What's even worse is like something I'm really looking forward to, like, doesn't quite pan out. Like, for example, Rune Factory 5 was just the frame rate was just too low for me to get into it. Like, it was just too messy. There was too many technical things, I just couldn't get into it, and I was a bit like, meh. Which is a bit of a bummer. Normal? Do a normal raid. Crafting rabbit hole. That's being crafting is like always nice. Yeah, I always think the same. Like sometimes when a game like takes a while to get going, and I start saying to myself, man, could I be using my time like better somewhere else maybe or something? I start like second guessing my time, and I shouldn't really do that. I should just fucking play what I feel like. Just sometimes it's a bit weird to get. You got to get into the mood. And sometimes it's also. Have I done the new ultimate weapon? I have. Yes, that was really good. Oh, you know what? I've actually got some wine. One of the consultants at work gave me a bottle of wine. I should totally have some of that tonight. In fact, I'm gonna get myself some wine. So give me 2 seconds, folks.
Lewd.
Ah, sorry. I just realised it was Ollie, do you want to join? I just realised it was a cork wine, and I'm very uncouth, so I was like, how the fuck do you even get this thing open? It's been ages since I've uncorked something. Oh, hey, we knew. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, very much so, do. Thank you for the 33. I will be playing it within 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So. Oh, don't worry. I'll catch everyone up once we get started with Swansong. Colin, do you want to come? Oops. The wine has been corked. Yeah, I don't have one of these yet. What is it? No worries, Colin. Oh, that's nice, that is. Right. God, I haven't had wine in ages. That's nice. Yeah, we're gonna normal raid. Normal raid. See what we get. That's the one thing is I really find about FF though, is unlike a lot of other games, this is how WoW used to be for me. I can just log into FF and just do nothing. Oh, interesting. I can just log into FF and literally do nothing. Like, just wander around, listen to music, poo around in the zone, craft a couple of things, like, whatever. Like, I've got that sort of feel to it. I don't ever feel like I'm worried about my time in FF, because it's just like... MMOs are a bit different. MMOs are big time wastes anyway, and if you happen to enjoy that time waste, then all the better. It's the Cloud of Dankness. Now with 100% more leg. What level am I on my thingy now? Is it 50? Am I 8 or 7? 87. So I'm almost there on my Dank Knight. Almost there. It's the giant booby lady. Giant farty lady. I gotta remember where to point myself. You get me. This one's a cool one. I don't see this one very often actually, to be fair. Oh dear, got hold. There you go, I can focus on now. Yeah, the idea of this boss is cool. I like it a lot. Ooh. The art of darkness. You want wine? Get some wine, Jack. Do it. Get some nice wine. It's nice to have red wine when we're playing Vampire, though, because you know it's red. It's a red drink. You know, it's gotta fit the appropriate. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be behind her at that point, aren't we? Oops. Tank privilege, baby! This looks very confusing. Oh yeah, Hawthorne, you're new at FF, aren't you? It's not as bad as it looks. Like, every symbol you see here, you'll see countless times leveling up. They do that very, very explicitly. Like, there's no new things you'll never have seen before here, essentially. Like, that particular symbol there is a tank busting symbol. And that means the tank has to use their cooldowns. Like, these symbols are meteor symbols. Everyone has to stand in at least, if there's only one mark, everyone has to stand just one person in each one. Make sure they're highlighted. Oh boy. This is directional AoE because that thing's lit up. Like I said, once you start spotting them, it's not so bad, actually. I just realized the cloud doesn't have much in the way of undies on. Goodness. Naughty. Yeah, the new raid sound was so loud we had to turn it off. Like, it was literally awful. Like, I can't believe how loud that thing was. Like, it made my headset rattle. Hello. Got some clouds to got some clouds to murder. Nah, we need to test it first. I'm not gonna have Virite turn it on until it's properly tested. I don't want that to happen again. Phew. Like, all these particular, like, this is a unique mechanic, actually, to be fair. The standing on the things mechanic, but it's fairly straightforward. Like, you sort of pick it up as you go along. Like, you stand on the thing till it goes like a different colour, then you move off of it. Like, this particular marker means they're going to knock us back. So we get pushed backwards. So that's another one you see. Do you recall what stream was? I don't. Maybe one of the Tokyo Ghostwire ones? Oh, she's going that way. Like, the thing about FF, it's a very visual game. Like, a lot of the stuff is telegraphed for you. There's no add-ons in FF, contrary to sort of angry streamer boys of late. But there's no, like, you don't generally need add-ons. In fact, you don't ever need add-ons, really. Like, it's all there for you already. With each fight bringing its own unique things. Very nice. Oh boy. Bounce a gravity particle beam off the main deflector dish. Ugh. That's one of the nicest things about being a Black Knight, or the Dark Knight, is using the Blackest Knight on other classes. Like, you see them taking a tank buster, and you can just sort that out. It's so nice. It actually makes off-tanking good fun. Hey, Jess. It makes off-tanking good fun, I think, because of it. Like a very reactionary skill, which is nice. Alrighty. There we go. Oh boy. This went pretty positively, I think, overall. I'll take it. This doesn't look like a cloud with boobs. Well, this is the version with the boobs. The cloud is the one without. It's very confusing. And down she goes. Hey Jess, thank you for the resub. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jess. There were some clouds in there, yeah. I'm gonna escape before the loot starts. Disgusting loot. Should I park myself at the top of the city? I said park myself at the top of the city! Whee! There we go. Don't make me re. There we go. You can get some nice pictures up here. Kugani's nice, I like it. Airboat, yeah. That's where one of the raids starts, actually, is from there. It takes you to Rabanastra, which is nice. Banani. Ah, yes. Rabanastra. Alrighty, so I guess we should get some Schlampire on the go. So cheers, everyone. I shall park my Banani up here. Bunny. Right. I love the woohoos the bunnies do, though. Agreed. Definitely. See you later, Colin. Alrighty, give me 2 secs. I need to start the add-on as well, really. To be fair. That'd be useful. Right. I guess I'll do the same setup as yesterday, so I can... There's the Twitch extension. Jolly good. There's that. There's that. Right, let me change the thingy over to be Vampire. I got the different costumes available now, so we can muck around with those as well. I'm not sure, like, if they're better or different, or just massively different, but also, because that wasn't active yesterday for whatever reason. There we go. So I'll just tweet that we're doing that now. Don't need to put hashtag ad in it this time, since we are no longer doing a sponsored stream. This is just a regular stream for cool people. Right. That's Ubisoft. Shit. Which of these billion launchers have I got to open? Is it this one? There it is. Nah, it's always nice to have you, Jess, so thanks. I appreciate you doing it. Right. Change this to Schlampire. Schlampire! There we are. There we go. I'm going to turn off the enable preview and hide the window. Can you all see that? Alright. Oh yeah, this is the extra costume. Rather than the suit. We can change them at will, I think. If we go to... excuse me. If we go into... I can't see what M's is. Because for some reason it's not showing up on this menu, but Galeb's alternate costume is this white suit. Reminds me of Kiryu, to be honest. And Leisha's is the waistcoat. Why is there blood on his white suit? I mean, he is a vampire. I feel that having a white suit as a vampire is probably a bit of a risk. He does actually look like Dr. Bitey, now you mention it. But yeah, I'll change them for now. I'll change them to keep them serious for now, and then we can always muck around with them later. There we are. Okay, so last time, as a quick recap, there was a code red called, which is something has happened at a party that was arranged. A lot of vampires were there, a lot of very, very important vampires were there, and a party was called. And so they were all going in there. Something happened at this party, and we don't know the status of the vampires. The Camarilla in 2019 don't allow anyone access to the internet or use of cell phones, so contact in and out is very, very limited. This is apparently due to an issue in London back a few years back, where a really nasty event happened called the Second Inquisition. So it looks like they have gone to mega go-to-ground paranoid levels of worry. Apparently this is on pain of death as well. You can get ashed for breaking this. So they're very paranoid about it. Right, let me make sure the add-on is working. Yes, it is. So everyone should... Do you all have the add-on on the stream now?
Lewd.
Has the add-on popped on the side, the codex and things? You can all see that. Hello, Avarice. Thank you for the 27. Thank you very, very much. You're very kind. Good to see you. Hope you're doing alright. Add-on's working. For those who haven't used the add-on before, go through the tutorial quickly and you can actually like take part. It's good fun. It's good fun. By the way, just so we're clear, this one isn't a sponsored stream. This is literally just me playing it anyway. That was like the benefit of doing the sponsored stream with them, and why they were very generous to do that. In fact, it was nice because we were going to play this anyway, so it kind of was definitely a relationship of convenience on top of that. Like they wanted to have a sponsored stream, I wanted to do it because we were going to play this anyway, and they were willing to give us some copies of the game to give away, which we did, which I thought was very, very handy. And we got them first dibs on this app as well, which is quite nice. It doesn't work on tablet. Unless you maybe if you put it into website internet mode, but and so far what's happened is 3 vampires that we're playing as, Leisha, MM, and Galeb have been called by the prince directly to the prince's abode, this tower, but looks a bit skyscraper. And we are investigating, each of us separately, it seems, investigating why the code red was called, and what has happened, and whose fault it is. So, that's currently how it stands. So, as MM, we decided to follow, I forget her name now. Journey, I think it was. Journey, who was accused of stuffing at the party. She's like the vampire PA, I guess? Who was, sorting that out. Now, Journey was worried for their life. We helped them leave, and that's what we did as MM. Now, as Leisha, we're trying to investigate a bit more sneakily, so we've been checking around all of the council members, the Primogen. See what they've been up to, for example. And now, we've investigated as much as we can, I think. And so we've investigated all the rooms separately, we've checked some codes out, and a few other bits and bobs. We've gone into everybody's rooms.
No, he's not there. Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
Oh, this is our daughter. She's looking for a teddy bear. She's also a slamper.
Are you almost done?
I think we're done, actually,
Yes, I found something that might be of interest to Hazel.
Does
Yes,
that
we're in
mean
obfuscate,
going
yes.
back to see the prince then?
We're obfuscating, as is our daughter.
Let's go, Sugar Fangs.
Leisha. I'm all ears.
Everything went all right.
I knew I could count on you. Was Halsey a good girl?
Yes, as usual.
Good. Were you able to find anything interesting in Ms. Drury's apartments?
Yes, there was intel she had gathered on the guests, including those from the Hartford Chantry.
Yeah, Leisha's a
Anything
Malk.
about
She's
the
surprisingly
regent,
lucid.
Osborne.
Yes, he seems to be obsessed with
No, I
memory.
forgot to turn off the skill. That's probably me.
Interesting.
I forgot to turn off the skill.
Everything to Delson.
Thank you. I'll take a look at it later. Were you able to see or hear anything interesting?
So we got a couple of options here. We had a premonition, obviously.
I had a vision.
I knew you would. What did you see?
Though in all
Was I
fairness,
in your vision?
from what I understand, fish Malks, the absolutely batshit nutty ones, are rarer than
All right. Do you have any idea what it could
than
mean?
standard like
Not in the
Malks that have a little bit of issues.
Are you disappointed?
The important thing is that you're starting to have visions again.
Don't talk about MM and Journey. Let's not. Do we sell our other character down the river? Fish Malk, yeah, fish Malk. Fish Malk's a slang for Malkavians that are roleplayed very, very, very kooky. Let's not. Hey, Ammon. Yeah, I'm thinking we probably don't. We couldn't hear them. We don't know what they were talking about, so it's probably not like as from our character perspective. We get on reasonably well with MM. I think we don't necessarily want to sell them out. I picked up a file on our security.
I also found that at Jara's. A file on the party. It's a record of everything Journey did.
That could be useful. Give it to Delson on your way out. Anything else?
That's all I was able to find.
Oh. That's something at least. Thank you, Leisha.
Richard still wasn't there. Were you able to find out anything else?
Yes.
Is that the Malk
one of
girl
my
with the
servants just came back from his bar. Red Salon,
with the straw
as
in
that's
the
where he does
milk?
his research. I had hoped to find him there, but she confirmed that Dr. Dunham had gone to the party early with a few of his vessels. I'm sorry, Leisha.
No. If he had been destroyed, I would have felt it. I have to go find him.
You're the most discreet of all of us, it's true. But we have no idea what might have happened there. It could be
Yeah, we picked up a new
dangerous.
trait, which is interesting.
I won't be alone.
Ah, excellent,
Halsey
Everest.
will be with me.
Of course.
Can vamps have children? Thin blood
Mama
vamps
said
can.
Dr. Dunham wasn't the only one there. There was also Miley, my child. Bring her back to me.
Yes, of course. We'll leave right away.
I'm guessing with different
I would
traits, we
respect
might have been able to
anything
like
less of you.
hack
Thank
different
you,
things.
Leisha.
I hope this game has a new game plus where you can like have all of the skills and just brute force stuff and just see what would happen. I think that could be quite fun. Oh, interesting. Overview. Each scene ends with your overview and
Lewd.
accomplishments, failures, and what you could have done differently. For each success, your character earns experience points. Okay, interesting. Trait. Merciful. Plus 10% success in rhetoric. For Leisha. You let the premonition overtake you. You gave the print documents to certainly clear Journey's name. I could have spied on the conversation between MM and Journey, which we didn't. You could have discovered Beryl Underwood's preoccupations. Okay. You could have learned what was on Hilda's mind, and you could have discovered something about in his apartment. Oh, really? So we actually still didn't get things. Interesting. So we actually, we missed out on some stuff there. Interesting.
Come here.
Yeah, TLC.
I know what you're gonna say. Go on. I'm listening.
You want to know why Journey isn't with me? I'll tell you why.
Yes, please. I'm all ears.
Exactly, and I actually prefer that sometimes. Like, I think I prefer it when they're like slightly kooky. Though don't get me wrong, the player character in Bloodlines is fucking hilarious. But like, I suppose that's a bit different because you're directly doing lots and lots and lots and lots of dialogue, so you can make her as strange as you want to be, I suppose. We also told her the run. We did. I don't know whether Journey would have been saved or not, but pretend you never found her. 32% success. Oof. Basically not a chance. That's going to be very, very close if we do try and do it. I'm still not convinced that she would have lived long enough to not get dusted, but I told her to leave. I might try and pretend. Should we try and pretend? It could back. I mean, we could just be honest and say we told her to leave. Is it better to be caught lying about it than admit? Yeah, I guess. I guess it is. Let's try it. Let's try it. Oh wow, it literally just doesn't work. Okay. It's flat out doesn't work.
I searched everywhere, but she was already gone. I couldn't find her anywhere.
So that's your story. I have to admit, I didn't believe you were capable of lying to me, face to face. And you weren't even able to do that properly.
No, wait.
Silence. You had your chance. Out of my sight. Go in the next room and await your new orders.
I don't think she cared for that very much. That's pretty funny. Oh, interesting. So we can actually see, you convince Journey to disobey the prince and flee. You spied in a conversation about Journey. You're able to retrace Journey's steps, thanks to a scent. Residence phone's presence. Alternative, you could have taken responsibility for having deliberately disobeyed the prince. Yeah. We could have just done that and seen. Put in a place. Minus into next attribute cost for the mental one. Okay. Interesting. I like that it does an overview, so you can actually see what you can do next time. And here we go, Caleb. This is we haven't been Caleb yet. So, let's choose our points then. So, what can we do with Caleb then? Honestly, I feel that our stats are quite low at this point in the game, which is going to make things potentially a little bit tricky, but we'll have to see. Now, are we going to be intimidating? I feel we should, right? I think it would be kind of nice to have each vampire specialize in something, for now. This man's veiny. He's old. He's old. He's an old vampire. So if we go Fizz for 1 point, Intimidation. What's Fizz gives us? It's literally Intimidation, isn't it? I think we need to have some points in exploration, but the problem is with not many points in it. I feel like you might need to focus on it really heavily to actually get this sort of stuff, but we could go really ham, but it'd be nice to get like some different disciplines as well. Hey Karen, we did social on our Toreador, which I thought made more sense. Dominate, Fortitude, Sense the Unseen. Interesting, he's got a fourth discipline. I guess maybe because of his age. Presence, Fortitude. Yeah, Fortitude, go ham. Oh, didn't we say we're going Dominate, actually? Didn't we say we're going Dominate with him? Gives us 30 experience remaining. That's 60. Deduction and education. Let's put 2 points in security as well. So we can lockpick our way, intimidate people, and then dominate them. I'm curious what the pre-builds do to spread the stats. Yeah. Maybe they focus on certain things, I don't know. Feels kind of fun to upgrade, do our own anyway. Ventrus. Ventrus are the sort of, they call them the blue bloods, the royalty of vampires. They tend to be the leading class, like they tend to be the princes generally. They tend to be ruling in the politics sense.
My prince. Delson. Bazori. It seems that the Camarilla is in danger. I am at your disposal.
Your sense of duty is a credit to you, Caleb. You haven't lost your touch, I hope. The Code Red is linked to the Unification Party with the Chantry. No one there is answering anymore.
How many of us were there?
Probably a good 20, give or take.
That's a
Dr.
pretty
Dunham and
severe
our
amount
top
of
spy,
vampires to
Jared
lose.
Murray, were already there.
We might have lost 2 members of the Primogen. What about Hartford? Have you heard from them?
If those dogs had anything to do with what happened, I'll cut their throats myself.
Do you think they might be involved?
I don't
It is a
know.
big target, isn't it? 20 vamps there.
It's too early to draw any conclusions.
Where do you want to start?
Can I count on you?
You
Wow.
have no reason to doubt me.
One by
That was
one,
interesting.
The Ancillai heed the beckoning and go east. You're the eldest in the city now. Don't do this to me.
Interesting,
Not
like,
now.
she treats him
I
very
would be
differently.
Very grateful to you, and Fang.
How may I be of service?
Go and see Caius with Jara gone. He's in charge of security.
Yeah, he's
He
ancient,
may
is
learn
old
something.
Caleb.
You can count on me.
You have my absolute confidence, Caleb.
Yeah, he's older than she is, yeah. Caleb's 11th gen, born in 17, or sired in 17 something, I think it was, or 16 something. He's an old chap. I don't think he's quite Kristoff old, but he's still pretty old. Find out more. Here we go. Caleb, he was born in 1710. Oh no, maybe not. He was embraced in 1745. 11th gen. Hazel was 1941. Yeah, it's not even close. Like, Hazel's a generation lower. But the experience that, wait. Oh, we haven't met Deneb yet, have we? Interesting, I saw the T-posing there. That's Richard. Interesting. Is something going on with my voice? There shouldn't be. Am I sounding weird? He's older than Bucket. Yeah, Caleb's like fucking ancient. Like, considering that you not only do you have to be.
I'm sorry, but my instructions are clear.
You little shit.
I'm just
Listen to you, little
following
shit.
orders.
You have no idea what's at stake.
I sound fine. What's going on, Karen? What are you hearing?
My most honored sire, you're wasting your time here.
Lewd.
I'd forgotten about your abject fawning.
I call it respect. It appears that it's something that sewer rats know nothing about.
I think he's in generation here in V5 in the sense of pedigree.
He's entitled to refuse to
How
see
high
a
their blood
member
potency
of
is.
The Primogen. I won't forget it.
Yeah, because in Bloodlines, it's a bit of both, right? Generation obviously makes you extraordinarily powerful, but isn't age a thing as well? Like in terms of how long you've been kicking around, as in your experience. Is generation slightly less important in V5? I don't know a huge amount about it. Like minorly sped up? Have you tried reloading the stream? I shouldn't be. Christoph was 9th, embracing 1194. Yeah, Christoph was fucking old. Though Christoph went into torpor, right? Thank you, Alan. Thank you to Biddies. Remember the primitive. So I can't bully him.
Sorry to hear it.
Tell me, you haven't introduced me to your charming protege yet.
Zufeng.
Yes, Zhu Feng. A name that's as delectable as her blood, I'm sure. Ah, you're planning to introduce her to the very select club of Caleb Bazori's progeny, aren't you?
Yeah, munching the old Diablo is a bit rude, isn't it? Shouldn't do. Don't defend yourself. Defend yourself.
I hope that the prince will allow me to shortly.
I hope so for your sake. Who knows? Dear Hazel is so unpredictable. At any
We got a new
rate,
trait.
It would be an honor for me to welcome and guide her.
He's very snide, isn't he,
You
old
speak
Beryl?
of nothing with her at all.
Is that an order?
A word of advice.
Oh, pardon me.
Lewd.
I fell out of the habit of receiving advice from you so long ago. Well, if you'll excuse me, I must end this ever so pleasant conversation. I need to find a way to avoid losing too much money.
In V5 it's implied the vast majority of vamps are way lower than 13th, but are officially not in vamp society. Blood potency works the same for every generation but the thin bloods. The older you are, the stronger your sire's blood, the stronger yours is. Naturally lower gens have higher blood potency, but an old as fuck high gen vamp could also have really high. Yeah, what if they did that to make it, like, stories a bit more interesting rather than the big bad always being some fucking, like, elder or, you know, some sort of spooky 6th gen vamp or whatever. What if that's the reason they sort of tried to do that? Though so far, all these vamps seem a bit wussy, like that we've seen. Like, I feel that the fledgling from Bloodlines could have fucking brutally murder-fucked their way through this building without breaking a sweat, but we'll have to see.
As expected, nobody's answering there either.
Thank you for the abilities and the explanation, dude.
Mr. Bazori, can I help you?
I need to see Caius.
He doesn't want anyone to bother him.
Prince's orders.
I see. He's holed up in the server room.
Ah, is this our
You'll need a
map?
pass to
Is this
get
our
in.
nod?
There's one on his desk.
Thank you.
If vamps are old, they think candlelight's a keen invention. Damsel says that, right? Against, is that against Strauss? I forget.
Mr. Underwood slammed his door. That's a bad sign.
Ten-year report on mortal evolution and environmental degradation. Pollution and environmental degradation are some of the major problems currently plaguing the planet. These scourges are caused by a variety of factors that adversely impact the basic functions of the ecosystem, and thus the sustainability of all life, resources, and mortal existence. Reloading to fix things. Oh, that's good. that must have been annoying. These environmental problems, especially global warming, are currently very worrying for the future of the planet, and consequently on the maintenance at a satisfactory qualitative level of our blood supply. Several phenomena are responsible for the degradation and pollution of the environment. Overpopulation. Prevents a danger to the environment because the increase in the population requires more buildings, more food, which involves deforestation, as well as overexploitation and the pollution. Production of polluting waste. The detritus and waste produced by humans are a major cause of environmental degradation.
No.
It comes from an
I don't like this.
intensive and unreasonable production of chemical products. This waste from industrial activities, factories and hospitals is a source of toxic emissions. Large-scale production is also a threat to the environment because it leads to air, water and soil pollutions. It has a direct effect on humans, animals and plant health. We need to get a Cami Greenpeace crew up on the go. What this?
That looks like the key to a safe.
Yoink.
Blood tests from the Red Salon.
Some of these things are very, very like specialized. Like 2 education means you'd have to focus on pretty much that and not a lot else. It's kind of interesting.
Can it wait?
Got a mask on. Oh, they're Nozzy. Interesting. Semi-secular report on the evolution of the mortal world demography. Once again, all indicators are positive regarding the global population. This doubled since the last census, which is a major bright spot. However, it should be noticed that this concerns mainly the megalopolises? Megalopolises, I guess? This is something to be monitored, or even reversed on the end of the millennium. We also report another important issue that needs to be closely observed: the quality of mortals, which is starting to decline. Despite the trend towards organic and natural consumption that we might have encouraged recently, the social and economic imbalances do not allow us to reverse the tendency of the decline of the quality of our mortals. Also, we need a qualitative, satisfactory state of our resources at the expense of its quality. Or quantitative, probably. Oh god, they're doing computers with fucking standard Well, I guess I had a surge protector one, but you should use a UPS, guys. For fuck's sake.
Not a minute to waste.
Jesus. It feels like the game wants you to focus on specific traits. It does feel like that. It does feel like that. Who this?
Mr. Leto isn't in his office.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm in here. Old coins. Restores willpower. Didn't we get some didn't we get a trait here? Chatterbox, right? His authority is weakened. Minus 10% success in intimidation. Shit. We got sassed. It's bad. Nozzy was the techie ones, yeah. Nozzies tend to like tech stuff. Consult the sheet. Mark Nightingale eliminated. Janine Jones, okay. Clara Fitzpatrick eliminated. Rudy Blake to check. Michael Dang to check. There's a lot of like names in here. Is there anyone we recognise? Rather than me reading out every single name here. No. Interesting. There's our pass. What are we observing here?
Security has been increased to the maximum. I've never seen anything like it.
Now I remember way back when. I remember a will to do an LP when Vamp 2 releases. Yeah, I did want to. It's been such a long time though, I don't know whether anyone would actually watch it on YouTube. An actual proper LP compared to a stream. I don't know. I have to think about it. Hey Top Hat, I'm enjoying it so far. We don't have a security code for this. And I haven't seen an obvious password in here.
We're stepping up security on every floor.
Alright, well. I guess the server room's probably in here.
Can I help you with something? The prince wants this floor under surveillance. I'm carrying out orders.
I've got more important things to do. I'm working on something important.
Interesting.
These servers hold all of our secrets. I understand why they're so well protected.
Ah, this is our chappie we want to talk to.
A list of ingredients and side effects.
So we can't hack this with the technology. It's interesting. Like, again, I think you want to hyper-focus into certain things. I'm guessing at the moment our skill in dominating stuff might not be that useful, but we'll have to see.
I imagine she sent you. Finally, some good news on this shitty night.
What's the situation?
Not good. Not good at all.
The prince needs more than that. I hope you've got it.
You want details?
Here we go. Can you tell me what happened about the party?
Tell me what happened.
Everything was going as planned until 11:10 p.m.
He doesn't look that bad for a Nozzy, all things considered.
Child, Miss Sellers, contacted me. The Hartford Warlocks had just arrived. That's the last time we heard from any of them. Less than 20 minutes later, we received the code red, just as we were leaving to join them.
Interesting. But who issued this code red?
Who sounded the alert?
A man named Wu. Ever heard of him? A retainer, one of Jason Moore's bodyguards.
Moore, the asset manager. What was he doing at the unification party?
He was supposed to answer technical questions about the financial viability of the agreement. Moore is good at hiding our kind trafficking. He's one of them, after all.
Interesting. A bodyguard sounded the alarm, yeah.
And you're the one who received the code red, personally.
It arrived directly here. It's authentic. I verified it.
Okay.
Anything that could be of interest to the prince?
I'm working on it. Jara Drury is the expert, not me. If only she was here.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Topper. I'm wondering if some of these are meant for, like, New Game Plus, maybe? Like, so you've got, like, you're overskilled for some of the, for stuff in New Game Plus. You can actually, like, gain extra knowledge. And, like, you know, you use your future foresight to an advantage sort of thing. Which could be kind of cool.
Any movement...
Or a chapter replay, potentially, yeah.
As usual, they're keeping their distance. You know it's always a pain in the ass to locate them.
Any word from Hartford?
Do you think it's them?
It would be ill-fated.
We're hearing a lot about this
I
chantry.
knew we
Interesting.
should never have trusted those damn warlocks.
Any sign of Jara?
Nothing at all. And that's not good. According to the protocol, she should have been there early. If they got hit, she would have been first in line.
Alright.
There's one thing we haven't considered.
I feel we need to go over there.
Crimson Oaks.
Okay, so we can't do that then.
What's that?
It's a new outfit that came to town a while ago, but they're very discreet.
I'm not sure how easy it is to replay a certain thing or not. I feel our man with intimidation is not going to have much luck here with this guy, because we're not trying to bully him, are we?
Okay, it's not much.
Yeah, just a gut feeling, but I could be wrong.
Leave no stone unturned.
Hello, yes, this is Vampire.
Hello. You. It's about damn time. Shit. What? You're... Hello? Damn it! I lost them.
Who was it?
Whoa.
Interesting.
Shit. Now it's just ringing.
What did he say?
The party was indeed attacked. Apparently it was a real bloodbath.
I think we need to get over there, right?
James had just enough time to get more out. They're stopping by his place to pick up some sensitive documents.
And then what? Are they coming here?
I don't know.
I thought the Nozzies weren't part of the Camarilla in the new stuff. Or generally speaking. Maybe only a few of them are?
This is a critical moment for us. I have summoned you here tonight to organize our reaction to an imminent threat.
What threat exactly?
Is this where the choices come to play out?
Call her off again and I'll slit your throat.
Oh, excuse me.
Careful, Hazel.
How dare you speak to me like that?
Enough! I command you to be silent and listen to me.
Oh, so that's how it is.
And the prince has no control.
Enough, Beryl.
Yes, it's come to this. You would do well to listen to your sire. We have just been attacked. This is not a time for childish displays of discontent. Caleb, the code red was sent by Wu. Go to Moore's.
Interesting that Beryl did actually shut the fuck up when Caleb told him to. Even if he sasses, he obviously has some respect for him still.
I don't understand why he's the only one who was able to.
That's an interesting point.
I would like to speak to him very much.
Consider it done.
I trust you. He might be involved in this, so gather any documents you can find there that could tie us to him.
Very well.
Delson, see if you can get Caius to find us a new middleman in the cane business.
Delson is fucking huge. Have you seen him? He's Xbox huge.
Any chances. Then I want you to talk to everyone. Somebody must have seen or heard something. Dejan, make sure all our defenses are in place.
Yes, Hazel.
You will go to the old Jefferson Library.
What's there?
That's where the Hartford Chantry calls home here. I gave them the building so they could have a base in Boston.
I demand to take her place.
Request denied.
What game are you playing, Hazel? It's a suicide mission.
It's all right. I got this. I'm not made of sugar.
She's not ready for this kind of mission. I should go with her, at the very least.
I want to be a Valley girl though, that sounds fun.
You will remain here. Mem goes alone.
Why don't you send Dijon instead?
Enough, Hilda.
Man, the prince has got to rein this shit in.
Elsewhere, and I don't need to.
This is bad management, man. This is painful to listen to.
Anything happens to her, I'll...
Nothing, Hilda. You'll do nothing. It's high time you learned to trust her.
Which one of us are you planning to send to the party?
She's already left.
Oh, Leisha.
Who?
I sent Leisha.
Are you serious? A few hours ago, she was snoozing behind locked doors in a psych ward.
Beryl looks like the kind of guy who'd be better in a, like a cape, I feel.
Never have come into power.
You've
And a
chosen
tunic.
the worst possible moment to turn your back on us.
On the contrary.
See you later, Froggy.
This moment very appropriate.
Lewd.
I am the Prince of Boston, and you are the Primogen. I owe you nothing.
I just realised how tight that dress is on the prince. Jesus Christ.
Is adjourned.
Good lord.
You all have
Lord have mercy.
Lewd.
He literally is a cape, right? It feels like it. I could have learned more about Kai's. Well, yeah, I mean, we couldn't because we didn't have the stats for it, so. No failures, though. But we got 0 experience anyway. Eh. Technically, several clans declared semi-independent. A bunch of Tremere cut ties with Vienna's blessings. The Gangrel are fully independent, and the Nazis are de facto Camarilla, but have the power influence to do whatever the fuck they want. They hang out with the Anarchs just as much as the Camis. And I think this prince has literally just taken over. Is this the same prince from the visual novels? Out of interest. Oh, level selection. Okay. Ooh, exciting. Who do we want to do? We could be MM, Caleb, or Leisha. Leisha's gone to the party. Caleb is going to someone else's house to check it, see what's going on. And MM's going to the chantry. Thank you again, Anna. I assume we'll do all of them, so I wouldn't worry too much. But which one are we going to do first? Caleb deserves to win. Yeah, poor guy. He got shat on, right? We got 3 for Caleb? Alright, we'll start with Caleb then. Yeah, lag! Lag. So we got no additional experience, which is kind of sad. Cancel all? I was wondering if you could actually take out experience points if you wanted to, but okay. Since we haven't got any experience to give him, so let's just go. Hey, buddy! God, this music's very Bloodlines.
Nice badge.
Oh no, is this guy about to get sparked out in the lift?
Keep an eye on the elevator. I'm gonna go wait for forensics.
Okay. Let me know when they get here.
Excuse me.
Excellent. Wonder where he put him. Did he chuck him up into like the lift shaft or something?
Message from the sheriff. Prince asked more for 5 reports. If I can't bring back their author, I must bring back the reports.
Just dumpstered that guy.
I'll know them.
Lewd.
True Jensen fashion, literally. I actually want to stream that relatively soon as well. That's another one of my like soonish to-do lists, is to do Deus Ex Human Revolution. Should be a good laugh.
That's not a good sign.
Little generator. Can we check anything else out? There's blood on the floor. The thing is, we're around Humies now, so we're actually going to start intimidating people. Officer?
Special Agent Smith.
The FBI.
Really?
Finally,
Smith?
some
Come on,
backup.
dude.
Lieutenant's expecting you. Straight ahead. Watch out for the bloodstains. Forensics hasn't been through here yet.
Got it.
Go ahead. It's okay.
victim lost a lot of blood.
I don't think Galen just picked Smith. Oh, is it? Do you reckon that's what was on the badges? Why did Die Hard and Agent Johnson and Johnson? Oh, really? Think he wasn't him? Wow. Well, I don't think we're gonna get any answers out of that guy. Iverson literally just took power. She's a baby monarch.
Lieutenant Anderson, I'm in charge of the investigation.
And nobody before the previous prince disappeared. Yeah.
Really? Smith. Is that some kind of joke?
That's what I was saying.
No, why?
Let it go. Never mind. I'll give you the DL. We got a call from the caretaker.
Caleb has a real
2:15.
presence, doesn't he? Damn.
He told us that one of his residents was brought in with an injury carried by...
Thanks, Anon. It's good to know.
We sent a squad car that got here around 2:45.
Yeah, Anderson and Smith. Cute.
Is the caretaker still here?
He's in the living room. But I don't think you'll be able to get anything useful out of him. Poor guy's in shock.
Who was the first person on the scene?
That would be Baker. He's somewhere around here. It shouldn't be hard to find him.
Alright.
Okay, then what?
When they stepped inside, the guys came face to face with that.
Do we know who the victim is?
Yeah, he had his ID on him. It's the owner, a guy named Jason Moore. I don't know who this guy pissed off, but things didn't work out too well.
It has that sort of feel to it, doesn't it? Vampire's a great game to get you like stuck into.
Yes, we've got men on the
Lots of
ground
lore
floor
and interesting
in the
things.
parking garage.
How do you get to the parking garage?
You'll have to ask the caretaker. He's the one who took my men down there.
Interesting.
Do we know if he had a family?
Yeah, a wife and an 8-year-old daughter. The wife, Lydia Moore, 34 years old, architect, dual citizen of Costa Rica and the US, no criminal record. Yeah, we're trying to get a hold of her. The daughter, June. We've looked and she's not here either.
Interesting.
What have you got on Moore?
He was an asset manager. But if you ask me, he was involved in some shady stuff that we're sure to find out about. It's not every day that an accountant gets his head chopped off.
I feel that Caleb doesn't have a sense of humor bone in his body. Does anyone else get that feeling? That this guy, Caleb is all business all the time.
Where are the bodyguards?
We haven't found anyone yet.
Maybe that comes with age. Like, I wonder, like, I wonder if, like, as you get older, like, you start being more detached. Because think about it, right? Like, if you're, like, you're climbing up to, like, 400 years old, you're going to start getting a bit, like, you're going to start getting a bit detached, surely. The dead guy was part of our operations. Yeah, I think he was our accountant, I think. He was the guy who looked after all of our records in the daytime. You never asked this sense of humor.
Go on.
We're still looking for the head. We're waiting on forensics for everything else, but they're busy with another case.
Another case?
What case?
You haven't heard? At one international place. They say it was a real blood.
Shit, that's our party.
So, you're here to take over the case?
That's bad.
No, no.
That's a masquerade paddling.
Something else. Moore's name popped up in one of our investigations. But
yes, this was the marriage problem guy. Yeah.
Okay, I'll let my team know.
Lewd.
When Sense Invisible is activated, looking at a non-human character enough to identify its nature, it's also possible to reveal the tracks left by supernatural creatures.
Agent Smith from the FBI is here. We're still in charge of the investigation, so please cooperate with him.
Can I help you?
Sorry, I'm busy.
Apparently. Well, we should probably inspect the body. Yep. That's a dead body. Oh, interesting. We actually look all over the entire thing. Ooh. It's like LA Noir. Fuck, that's cool. Okay.
A signet ring with a beaver on it.
Bleh.
More went to MIT.
Oh. It's not quite as funny as I was hoping. Aw, come on.
Bullet wound in the right hip.
Need deduction to work out his head's been cut off.
He was decapitated. It was a pretty clean cut.
Can we not go through his pockets?
Lewd.
Moore's driver's license.
Well, at least you know what he looked like. Wow, look at the high-res dollars. Damn. You can almost smell them. I mentioned this before, right? Americans, why did your money smell so weird? Like, I remember that distinctly when I was in the States. It smells strange. Dollars smell well funky. Must be the ink they use?
There's a retainer here somewhere.
A retainer? A $2 bill? Yeah, there's one. Yeah, there's a $2 bill. Are they quite rare? I guess we're looking for something similar?
Where in God's name is forensics?
Sorry, I'm busy.
Notebook. Lieutenant Mia Anderson. Jason leaves with his bodyguards. Jason returns, wounded with bodyguards. Refuses Adams' help. Adams calls 911. Parking attendant sees Moore's car leave. Baker enters building, questions Adams. Lehan arrives shortly afterwards. Why is the head missing? ID, trophy, proof of a hit. Wife and daughter, on vacation, with friends. Where are the bodyguards? Why hire them? Money laundering? Household staff? Nanny? Housekeeper? Nice apartment, renovated. Lydia's an architect. Why is her office so small compared to her husband's?
One of the weapons is missing.
One might assume that one of the weapons was used to cut off a head then. Hey, look at the fish tank, this is nice. Fishies!
My ship ended up at the bottom of the sea as well, like my other lives.
Alright, Caleb, no need to make it all about, you know, all fucking morbid, mate. Come on.
Lewd.
Where's York when you need him? Seriously.
This sort of formal decor might impress Boston high society, but not me.
That explains Dower's sense of humor, seriously. Honestly, I think, like, this man could watch a nun fart and still not crack a smile. Like, honestly.
Don't worry.
It'll pass. Is someone foaming up? Oh, is this for the caretaker? I think we should look around before questioning the caretaker.
You'll need to ask the concierge how to get to the parking garage. He's the one who sent my colleagues down.
Ugh, what a stench.
Those beer cans are on the floor.
Oh, there are blood stains on the garbage chute.
Interesting. Do you reckon that's where the head went?
Oh, there are blood stains on the garbage chute.
I reckon the head went down that way. His head went to the trash.
There are bloody prints on these bags.
You're right there, bro.
Are you all right?
Yeah, just a little faint.
I was expecting it, but then... give me a minute, and I'll head back.
Bro, don't puke in a sink full of fucking
We've
dishes.
all been there, haven't we?
No.
Absolutely savage. Oh, I love this guy.
When I knew him, he took better care of himself. What's going on with him?
We've all been there, haven't we? No. Just absolutely not. He's just not having any of that.
Lewd.
Jensen Pie had 6,000, literally. Pizza.
Who'd leave that lying around?
What, 2D pizza? Many people, mate. Is that a book over there? Might turn my sense the unseen off while I'm not looking for it directly. It's a bit annoying. Damn. We can munch this guy.
Why is the FBI interested in more?
His name came up in several financial investigations we're working on.
Gary's your favourite of the three, the Malk second. Yeah, I'm enjoying him so far. He's a good laugh now. We're looking for a red, like some sort of red thing, I guess? Hello, hello.
Looks like Lydia's planner.
Visit Grandpa at San Jose. Goodbye Costa Rica. Pick June to painting class. I'm slag I don't get. Buy new book, hashtag streets from Catherine Bjergman. 2210. New architecture project at Boston Museum. In case of emergency, call Pura Vida. Pura Vida? The masquerade must be upheld. Agreed. This reminds me a bit, weirdly enough, reminds me of some of the LA Noire stuff. Where you're investigating, like, the apartments or whatever.
The apartment has changed since my last visit.
Imagine this much real estate in a city like Boston was probably not cheap.
Jason, Lydia, and June. A little family all together. And in large format. His MIT class ring. Right where you can't miss it. The same one I saw on the body. Lydia. Radiant and beaming. Jason. Proud of his family and his success. June. Who looks more like Jason than Lydia.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm thinking that, yeah. Because look, that's his left hand, right? No, wait, that's... Yes, his left hand. Let's check the body again. That ring was specifically noted. That ring's on the right hand.
A signet ring with a beaver on it. More went to MIT. It looks like the ring I saw in the painting. A signet ring with a beaver on it. More went to MIT. It looks like the ring I saw in the painting.
Interesting. So it's on the wrong hand. Is this maybe not our man?
His MIT class ring. Right where you can't miss it. The same one I saw on the body.
Wonder why Caleb's not picking up the fact that it's in the wrong place. Hopefully we can say something about that. Maybe fate is death?
A real jungle in the heart of Boston. A truly peaceful oasis. Why were you looking for peace, Jason?
Plushie! Even vampires like plushies.
I warned you, Jason. God, did I warn you? We destroy all that we touch.
Caleb's getting, like, old vampire melancholy going on, isn't he? You've seen that in a few of the stories. When they start getting to a certain age, they start getting a bit, like, they start getting a bit, like, dour about everything. I wonder if that's part of the pull, like, this beckoning. I wonder if it starts affecting them. I'm guessing you need quite a bit of willpower to resist that thing. This feels like there should be something in the grass here that would be spottable, but maybe not. The real guy was kidnapped, that's what I'm wondering, yeah.
They wanted to bring a little vacation back home.
A safe zone found. Ah, so we can nom someone if we need to.
It seems like gardening is a real passion for Lydia.
Man, there's so many things we can't do.
Shares your enthusiasm.
Shame we can't use blood to like boost your stats or something too temporarily. No, I can't. There's anything in here that we warrant, at least not at the moment. Alright, what's in here? I love this game has loads of mirrors. Like, you don't see mirrors in games very often because they're a pain in the ass to do. I appreciate that. It's a fancy old bog. Bros, is this a shower room as well? Or is this just a toilet? Feels like this is a shower room with the towels there. Because you shouldn't have a fucking normal electric switch in here if that's the case. You want to start a fire? That's how you get fires. Alright, let's keep going around. I'm not going to talk to the guy. That's the obvious thing. I'm going to see if we can find some more stuff first. Where's the offices? Upstairs, I guess? That's going downstairs. Thing is, we might get more... We've taken Intimidate, so we might get more Intimidate options when we're talking to people.
Who'd leave that lying around?
Pizza, pizza, pizza. Do we check this? Yeah. Alright, let's go upstairs then.
Moore's ambition could...
This guy wasn't a vamp though, right?
Instead, we made him our slave.
Hey, thanks, Karen. One of the clans doesn't have a reflection, but most of them do. I think La Sombra don't have reflections, if I remember correctly. Yeah, just like Alan said.
My sire always said that at a prince's court, like in a game of chess, you must know when to sacrifice your pawns.
I think the key there is to not be one of the pawns, right?
June's whole life in pictures. June dressed up for Halloween.
Caleb seems kind of fond of them, if I was to hazard a guess here.
I'll finish here and I'm
Cat!
on my way.
Meow. That's clearly one of the devs' cats.
Jason and June, probably on a beach in Costa Rica.
Hey, Kiko, thanks for the raid, dude. How did your stream go?
June celebrating her 4th birthday.
Ah, interesting. 4/9/2015. Might have to remember that. Cat.
The diary of an 8-year-old girl, June. Jason's
Hello everyone. We are vampiring. We are schlampires. This is a adventure game. Adventure game schampiring. Brand new Vampire the Masquerade game. Spiders, sarcasm, disappointment. Oh no, why disappointment? Some vampires are so traumatized by the embrace or convinced that vampire mythology is correct, they literally suffer from those weaknesses. Yeah. It's almost like mind over matter, isn't it? Weirdly, but the wrong way. Abuelita gave me this diary. She says I'm old enough to have secrets. And I'm writing it every day. See you tomorrow. It's raining and I'm bored. Mag didn't come to school. She got the mumps. Mary took the opportunity to say some bad things about her. Like she's ugly and stupid. Mag plays on her mum's phone without asking her. She said I could try her with Dad's. I watch when he's doing it, but it's not easy to see. Mag spit in Mary's glass yesterday. We had a good laugh. I did it. I watched Dad see how he does it. Yesterday I was able to send messages to Mag even with my game. I copied the shape of my board so I wouldn't forget. I can't wait to get my own phone. Dad says I can for my first day of school, but Mum doesn't really agree. Mag has one, but Mum says it's to cheer her up because her parents don't take care of her. Wow. I don't agree. She gets 2 Christmases and 2 birthdays. I'm sick of it. I've only just learned of the King yesterday. How is it? I'm really enjoying it. Is this not a new Vampire... So this is not the new... It is. This is the new Vampire the Masquerade game. It's not the new Bloodlines, which is in the works. This is something else. This is an adventure game. How is Mind Magic 10 in general? I haven't played a Mind Magic game in ages, I don't think. Christ. Kind of creepy looking at real pictures. Delicious stock photos. I'm so happy. We're going to the forest house for a month. Dad's gonna come too. Mum said he promised. Mag wants to ask if she can come, but I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think Mum likes her very much. I finally decoded Mag's message. It would have been easier if I had my own phone, but Tyler's in love with me? I'm not sure what to think of him. Abuelita gave me a bracelet that goes around my ankle. Ah, okay. We need to look on the picture, maybe.
Oh?
Is it really not that good, Kiko? Is it sort of just not that interesting, or? This is the Adventure of Vampire Jensen. It really is, actually. Has a little blue turtle on it. It's so cute. Mum wants me to take surf lessons, but they're lame. I'd rather stay home. She's a little bit mad all the time, I can tell. I'm sad. Yesterday Mum yelled at Dad a lot, and she cried. He's not coming. I'm sick of him. Sorry. I'm never gonna grow up. I'm sorry. I try not to giggle, but it's hard. I'm sick of him lying and making Mum cry. Mum says he has too much work, and we're here. That she had known that we'd been listening to Abuelita. I pretend I can't hear, but Abuelita says swear words about Daddy sometimes. Mag seems to be 12. Yeah, I know. It's nowhere near as good as the early entries. Which ones have you played? Have you played most of them? Catch you later, Karen. Sorry it sucks. Like, hopefully, that sorts out. Sorry, Fiki. I couldn't help it, man. Yes, I saw Mag in the park with her nanny. She's going to Italy next week with her dad. She's so lucky. She said she'd bring me back a keychain because her daddy always buys her whatever she wants. She's lucky. Maria's been watching me since Saturday. Dad told me that Mum went back to take care of the house in the forest and relax at Abuelita's. I cried because Mum's not going to be here for the first day of school, but Dad said we'll buy the phone, so I'm happy. I want the same one as Mag. I'm sick of eating pizza. It makes my tummy hurt. Dad doesn't want to cook. He doesn't want to do anything anymore. I miss Mum a lot because she made me pasta. I found some candy in the kitchen and ate it all, Daddy said. I'm guessing this is where they split up? Yeah, Dr. Bitey. Yeah, he is definitely very much like Dr. Bitey. Yeah, Jonathan Reed was pretty stoic as well, really. I got into a fight with Dad. He doesn't want me to go to Mag's, and I'm tired of being home with Maria. She smells like Abuelita's closet and never talks to me. I cried until I want Mum, and Dad got angry and he cried too, so I went to my room. He says Mum's sleeping now at this time of the day there. I can't wait to grow up and leave and open our bakery with Meg. The bracelet thing's interesting. Should look into that, maybe. Damn, this kid's got a better fucking room than my entire house, I think. Damn. Zed Lepelin. I love Zed Lepelin. I mean, I'd say you're pretty spook, you know. Though you have books like Nord and Sweet. No Chin magazine, though, which is always disappointing. Have you really lived unless you got Chin mag?
You must be Smith.
Yes.
Rickman.
Have you found anything?
Not yet. This is the girl's room. There's no sign of her. I guess that's a good thing.
I'm going to take a look around. Let me know if you find anything.
Okay, Smith.
If we find someone called Alan, I'm gonna be dubious. Oh, there's a camera here.
Did you inherit your mother's artistic talent, June? Did you inherit your mother's artistic talent, June?
I was wondering if we could see anything additionally there. No. What's in here? This place is friggin' massive, goddamn.
A bathroom with a shower and a tub. June's father spoils her.
Seriously? They're pretty well off, I think that's what it tells us. The bracelet thing's interesting, though. I can't see anything else that we need to...
Find anything?
Nothing yet.
Interesting, so there must be something to find in here, but I haven't found anything in particular. Pura Vida? That was Pura Vida again, like that was on the note.
June dressed up for Halloween.
We're vampires snooping around people's houses. We're trying to basically discover what's happened to people. Ah, here we go. This is a code.
We're waiting on CSU for that.
Another secret for you. Good luck decoding. Okay. Okay, I guess we need to... So, we need to use this then. Alright, god damn it. Let me get my phone out. It's easy than tabbing out. Right. Yeah, I need a pen. Okay, let's have a look then. So, we've got 89537. So, 8 is V. 9 is E. Wait, no, it isn't. Sorry, that's not... No, it's not in the same order. 8 is Y? Wait, what? Huh? Okay, hold on. There's extra numbers of the same type. Oh, this is the one that Tyler's in love with you? Oh, yeah. T-Y. Oh, yeah, it's actually doing it. Yeah, sorry. She's already worked it out. Yeah, it's already solved. Yeah, I just saw. Tyler is in love with you. Okay.
Oh?
Savage. Okay, I don't think there's anything left in here that we can find as of yet. Okay, what else we got?
I've never been in this part of the apartment before. Poems in Lydia's mother tongue.
To Lydia from Abuelita. Got another coin. Okay. More blood. In fact, there's blood in here is interesting. Beryl Underwood file. Beryl Underwood's a particularly challenging subject in that he knows far more about finance than I do. He sees me as a mere subordinate and is highly suspicious of me. He certainly uses extreme secure networks for his unusual business, and he would be wrong to do without them. Since I work with him, Mr. Underwood has regularly approached me about his interest in the sugar industry. His ability to project into the future is impressive. All his actions are well thought out, and I've never seen him make a mistake. In addition to his intensive lobbying in developed countries, his recent financial operation revealed a shrewd intensification of his operation in BRICS countries. A number of people close to power in Brazil, India, South Africa in particular received financial and in-kind donations through shell companies or trusted intermediaries. I see it as an effective way of asserting his control over production in critical areas, while covering his tracks very neatly. More recently, he asked me to invest massively in media and universities in order to fight back against research and publications, demonstrating the harmfulness of sugar in the human diet. He is indirectly taking control of several national television channels in southern European and African countries to broadcast counter-propaganda. He's also placed some assets in the Indian audiovisual industry, I imagine with the same goal in mind. He did not hesitate to support several private laboratories in charge of demonstrating the responsibility of other elements in developing of cancers, such as saturated fats. It's a brilliant idea. This field is currently rapidly expanding and should be the subject of future investments, as the initial results appear promising. Please find enclosed statements allowing you to confirm observations on these matters yourself.
Beryl, will you ever change?
For several years now, I've noticed connections with armed militia intermediaries in South America. I don't know much about this, but I'd be wary of questioning Mr. Underwood about it. But it's safe to speculate that question of destabilizing? Question of destabilizing local governments that are hostile to the presence of the companies he controls. All of this demonstrates he not only has a natural instinct for finance, but a very deep understanding of the related geopolitical issues. Beryl Underwood is a Kasparov of business, always several steps ahead, so it makes him particularly difficult to read, even for me. Some items and documents are threats to the Masquerade if they're left in enemy hands. Make sure you recover them or destroy them, otherwise suspicion will increase. Cool.
I understand better now. The Prince asked more for a complete report on the members of the Primogen.
Yeah, Beryl's a wanker. We've got to sort him out. Car key. I haven't seen any of the things pop up yet on with the add-on. I guess we haven't had any choices yet, have we?
Someone tossed a bunch of stuff in this bag, in a hurry to leave.
Interesting. What did I just pick up there? Like car keys or something? Yeah, car key. Interesting. Galo's azimuth compass. We had a few choices, but oh, did you? I'm not seeing it. I need to reload the page. Maybe it's being weird. Oh, wow, sorry. Yeah, I haven't actually seen any of these. I'm so sorry. Like, it didn't load. I do apologise. I'm so sorry. I wasn't purposely ignoring the choices, though. Like, I had the page open from yesterday, and I guess I need to reload it. Sorry, that was my fault. I'm glad it's working, then. Just look at this walk-in closet. God damn. Hello, Jace. Look at this fucking thing. Front page. The investigation of the murder of Beacon Hills continues. The Pink Slippers were defeated once again as they faced off against... The Roseman Society's auction was a resounding success. The unsanitary cafeteria scandal spills over. Health study of harmful effects of sugar. Interesting. Devastating forest fires in the Amazon. A delay release is announced on the latest telephone. This is star sign stuff. Your selfishness will bring you closer to those around you, but beware of this power of attracting for your projects to succeed. You will have to give up your desire for everything. This is terribly hard to read on a mirror. Brace your quirkiness. I'll guess depending on which one. Your heart has its overwhelming attachments. Today is a test for you. It's time for some serious soul searching. Don't be too hard on yourself. That's me. Weather. Interesting. Hold on a sec. There's a phone here we can use. He told us if we're in trouble to call somebody. Do we need to use that code with the kid's room to call somebody?
A cell phone. Locked, of course.
Interesting. Should we have a look? See if that can we translate into numbers maybe in the kid's room? Should we have a quick look at that? I might be barking up the wrong tree here, but that could be kind of interesting, right? So what is it? It's Pura Vida. Hold on. So it's Pura Vida.
We're waiting on CSU for that.
My phone is not liking Pura Vida, I tell you. Pura Vida. So that should... Yeah, we moved the phone, but it's locked, so I can't do anything with it. So if we look at Pura Vida then... So that would technically be 7. 8. For you, right? Yeah. I'm not sure what designates which letter it should be in the thing. Maybe it doesn't. Where's R? 7 again? Huh? Oh no, I'm being stupid. So 7 is P. U was 8. Yeah. 7 again. There's an option for A. Yeah. Maybe not them. Maybe by elimination? A is 1, maybe? Let's try 1. Then V, and it's 8. This might not be a thing, but we could try it. Yeah, we read the circle letters before, which is Tyler loves you. Tyler is in love with you, which is for the kiddo. She mentioned shapes. Four. We got D in here, yeah, 3.
Oh?
So it could be that, but... In the girl's diary.
Did you find anything? We're waiting for the forensics.
There's actually nothing in the diary about it.
Interesting.
June's whole life in pictures.
Copy the shape on her board. Oh. 5863. Let's try that. It's the M. Oh, like that. So, up, middle, up, like that. Okay. No? I missed one, did I? Did I miss a dot? Am I stupid? Sorry. Let's try again. Ah, nice. Did the safe code change again? Yes, it's June's date of birth this time. Ah, so we've got that already. So we know that. That's nice and easy. She's 8. We can use the diary. We have to work out when. If it's 2019, she's 8. We can just go. It's 2011, wouldn't it? That would be M for Meg. Yes. Don't wait up tonight. It's the first time you downed us since Christmas. The house is for the 3 of us. Oh no. This got awkward quick. Interesting. So that's giving us a safe code, I guess. If we find a safe. Her date of birth was...
June's whole life in pictures.
So it's September the 4th, 2011, I guess, if she's 8. Was there an audio file? Let's have a look a minute.
Dad? Thank you, thank you, thank you!
Oh? I guess it only did a little bit.
Good evening, Jason. I need you tomorrow night at Nakatomi
Oh,
Plaza.
come on.
We are getting the family together, and I would like to tell them about our agricultural and food business plan. Round up the numbers and bring them with you. Obviously, this invitation cannot be refused. B.
B.
Jason, my cousins didn't show up after all. Stay home if you haven't left, or meet me at Hazel's house if you want. Call me back and tell me where you are.
Interesting.
Lydia was killed.
Whoa!
It's not pretty.
Okay. So she died. That's a bit more serious. Yeah, Beryl definitely seems to be a bit suspicious. Was there anything else in here that we wanted to investigate? I forgot. Oh yeah, it was the... We could ring on the phone. We can ring on this, but I don't think there's anything we could do with that, right? In the end. Can I ring the number that's in that phone? The one with the snuff picture? No. Unknown caller. I can't seem to get their numbers. Nah. Okay. Dear Lydia, thank you for the book of Emily Dickinson poems you sent me. It inspires me daily, and I hope to I read it during my golden hour when I'm drinking tea. Feathers of a Simple Hope. I'll have to linger even longer in Mount Royal Park. You must come see me in soon before it gets too cold for you, my snowbird. And you fly south for the winter. Gotta go, my oolong's almost ready. Give your daughter a kiss for me, Emile. Interesting.
Jason, Lydia, June, in Costa Rica, I think.
Interesting. Anything in the tub? Let's have a look.
Bottle of disinfectant. Obviously handled by someone who was bleeding. It must have been used to dress a wound. Bottle of disinfectant.
Okay.
Obviously handled by someone who was bleeding. The concept of a laundry basket seems too abstract for some people.
Caleb getting all judgy about fucking washing baskets. I really love Caleb, actually. I think the characterization on these peeps is really good so far. Like, they're all very distinct.
Lewd.
This is the mum was killed and the kid was kidnapped as leverage. Because Jason knew something he shouldn't have, or found something valuable to Beryl. Those messages were mighty suspicious. Yeah, it doesn't... Yeah. I agree, actually. Thank you again, Anon, and I agree. This is the wife's office, right? The architect.
A drafting table. That must be Lydia's desk. The blueprints of a house on the west coast of Costa Rica.
Pura Vida again.
Pura Vida Extension Project.
Interesting. Oh, it's another phone? Wait, it's the same phone? Huh? No? Oh, no, it's not. It's her phone, but it was here? It was in her office. All this time, I guess.
Mom! Dad gave me a phone home this morning for the first day of school. He surprised me, and I'm coming to see you tonight. Don't tell Abuelita.
Pure
It'll be a
life.
surprise to her. And Dad's coming too. I can't wait to get there. XOXOXOXO.
Damn it, Lydia. I can't do it without you. If you could just see June. I can't tell anyone. I'm not gonna make it. I'm sorry. I apologize for everything. I should have left. The three of us should have gone.
Oh, don't be
Stayed
too
at
mean,
Pura
Belly. She's
Vida the way
8.
you wanted. I'm so sorry for what they did to you. I'll always love you, Lydia. Forgive me. Forgive me.
I think Caleb cares about this family in his own being an old fucking vampire kind of way. I think that's reasonably clear.
June in Costa Rica.
Toucan. Thing is, this game's showing like the sort of quite an interesting part of the vampire stuff we didn't see too much in Bloodlines, which is vampires doing their thing as opposed to just baring their teeth and kicking the shit out of people or juggling cars. I mean, sure, they obviously do that as well, but like we're obviously seeing like a slightly different side of this, which is interesting. Okay, so not much more in here that I can see. Time to check the other office, I guess.
Moore's ambition could have made him one of our own. Instead, we made him our slave.
Okay, so we can't get in this room either. Eventually we have to talk to that guy downstairs, but I think it's best to search everything we can first to get as much information as possible. Okay, so this is an office. What's this over here then? The copper.
Ugh, what a mess.
Fortress security. Safe in the wall product. To protect your valuable personal belongings and important documents, the safe in the wall is a 15-point locking system made of high-grade steel, electronic lock, as well as an unbreakable door without visible hinges. We designed a concealed emergency exit for you, in perfect accord with your interior. Our sliding panels use hydraulic technology that's completely silent. Secret passage can be equipped with an optional storage room at the outlet and an 8-point lock. Hidden weapon rack. For your safety in that, your loved ones consider the hidden weapon rack. Keep you within reach of you, but not your children, so your safety. In any room, the custom-made concealment panels slide in and out using totally silent hydraulic concealment. Also comes in waterproof for bathrooms. Interesting. Protect your large personal belongings as well as your loved ones in the event of serious danger. The hidden panic room features all of our patented systems. It offers a 15-point concealed door, independent ventilation, and water supply. Do you reckon he's in the panic room? It offers a comfortable survival space to keep 4 people safe. Interesting.
Ugh, what a mess.
Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Have you found anything?
I'm going through the financial records. Moore managed the accounts for a lot of big names in Boston. Here, take a look for yourself.
Oh, thanks.
Anything worth noting?
Honestly, I don't know. It's not my field. We'll have to take it to the Financial Crimes Unit to see what they make of it.
Get in touch if you find something.
All right.
Okay, so potentially we need to look for a panic room. Okay. So this is the office, right? talk to the copper, see if he's found anything.
Son of a bitch wasn't messing around. Have you seen all that cash?
He seems icy. Should we feed on him? Jump, 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 jump. No, it's too risky. What do you reckon? Only as a last resort? I guess, like, it makes it pretty obvious that something suspicious is going on if we feed in a copper, right? We can pick the lock, finally. We can do something! With our powers!
Deeds, stock portfolios. Moore doesn't just manage the camera.
Yeah, we nicked the FBI. Yeah, we punched him out. So we can pick the lock on this if we want to. There's an upstairs to this as well? What the fuck? How big is this guy's house?
This is where I met Moore for the first time.
Dear Mr. Moore, I'm writing to inform you of today's vote following the quarterly City Council meeting, which overwhelmingly approved your renovation and acquisition project by 89%. With this decision, the city reinstates its support for you, your client, and the members of the MPO and the Mastot. You'll be receiving the final engineering package from the MPO and the Mastot shortly, which will include the acoustic measurements around your client's clubs. Clubs? That's probably MMs, right?
A souvenir from the Hong Kong Stock Exchange.
Honestly, Metal Peasant, it's really good. This has been fun so far. I like this kind of stuff though. Even if I'm fucking bad at like finding stuff, but
human logic is beyond me. What's the point in doing that?
or ripping up other fucking yeah, good question, mate. Cigars.
Nice collection. Working for us has its advantages.
Different monies, I guess. Oh, so it's Chinese money? This guy's apartment is ridiculous. Recent bottom. Need files. Jason, I'm being asked for files you should have sent over a week ago. I don't know what's going on, but send them over. B. That's going to be knobhead, isn't it? Where are you? You didn't answer my call. I left you a message. I need you tonight. Let me know. Heavy jet charge for Boston Hong Kong trip. Thursday, September the 5th. A key to Jason Moore's archives. Ah, so we probably don't need to pick the lock. No! My one thing I could do is a button down there.
A safe. Now we just have to find the code.
He's trying to split, yeah. Well, we know the code, right? Oh shit, does anyone remember the kid's birthday? I'm gonna have to go back and fish it out. What the hell? Wait, hold on. It's September. How do Americans do it? I love how the touch of vampires I feel like different species. It's so it'd be the year as well then. So it would be 9th. So you do September the 14th, 11. Shit, how do Americans do codes? 040911. Ah, there we go. Confidential file, Richard Dunham. Nicely done, peeps. Hey, Clicker. Yeah, it's really enjoyable so far. Dear Madam, Richard Dunham is rather easy to understand in light of his financial transactions. Dr. Dunham is entirely dedicated to his research. On this matter, you have nothing to fear from the investments he's made. They're in strict compliance with the specifications you set out. Most of my work consists of setting up and dismantling financial networks to prevent any traceability. It should be noted that his needs are growing. which is tied to the expansion of the scope of his experiment following his recent breakthroughs, at least from what he tells me. Unfortunately, I am not in a position to give an opinion on that point. But from a purely financial point of view, the results are not there, for the moment. However, I have high hopes for the markets that are sure to develop in the near future as a result of your drive. Please keep in mind the investments that have been made are colossal. Other than that, Dr. Dunham does not get involved in the management of his affairs as long as the sums he requests reach him quickly. However, he instructs me to inject resources into private institutions for individuals suffering from psychological issues. I believe he'd like to keep an eye on his most interesting cases. He also created a research laboratory that specializes in hypnosis. Its existence is highly confidential, as there have not been any major advances. However, as he won't give up on the idea, he regularly asks me to increase the financial support for this organization. You'll find documents for my analysis closed.
There was a lot of money involved. We're not going to get a return on our investment anytime soon.
Finally, I recently took the liberty of creating Von Kraft Holdings to collect the income from his activities and invest it in reliable areas. However, I must admit that the profits are lower than expected to date. As an institution like Boston's Red Salon, in particular, with its undeniable success, receives the support of many eminent members of the organization, and yet this is not reflected in the Salon's accounts. As Dr. Dunham is rather secretive on that point, and Mr. Underwood has recently taken over management of the venue, I do not have access to enough elements to substantiate my allegations. However, while my forecasts are not always 100% accurate, they cannot be so far removed from the reality of the situation. The only conclusion that can be drawn to this is that the capital is disappearing without my knowledge. I recommend a thorough investigation of the Red Salon to shed light on this major issue. Cool. That's another one down then. Oh, there's another file in there.
A thank you letter from Fortress Security.
Thank you for choosing us. We hope you're satisfied with our surveys.
System for more.
Don't forget to change your pass every 6 months. 442452. Hold on. 442452. Let's check that out. Because if we go down here,
A Fortress Security.
44245.
They install highly secure
Yep.
rooms.
Yep.
I've already seen that name on a letter.
Bingo.
What was the reference again?
Hidden panic room. So he's got a panic room. So how are we going to fucking find this thing? That's the question. Confidential file on Dajan.
Lewd.
Blah! Thank you, Wombat. Thank you for the 30. Using that mirror phone. Ooh. Ooh. I like that. Because it did say it works in bathrooms. It did say... It says call Perna Vista? That's the number it said. If in trouble, call this number. Which is the Perna one. So we need to work out what that is. We need to work out how to call that. I think. So, but we need to work out what that is. We need to work out what that is. Thank you, Wombat. The mirror had an A, B, C, D, E, F type keypad. Yeah, do you reckon we translate it to just typical numbers, like text style? Dajan is not the most active member of the Primogen. He's also not very interested in accounting either, so he lets me manage a small fortune as I see fit. It really comes to me to launder the money he receives from numerous deals in occult objects, as the amounts are relatively insignificant. That's never been a problem for me. After relying on your generosity for a long time, he's now amassed enough money to get by on his own, despite his erratic financial habits. For this reason, I recommend you save a substantial amount of money by ceasing your contributions to him. Of course, if this means to ensure his loyalty, I'll let you be the judge of whether or not this is a good idea. Mr. Syker is what we call the business a cash cow, although he describes himself as a collector. He spends his money freely on things that are important to him, without any real consideration for the profit he could derive from them. In addition to the occult activities, occult objects, and ancient works that are rather difficult to transport discreetly, he's particularly fond of acquiring the instruments and musicians he admires, mainly jazz legends. He's not much of a negotiator, and although I have repeatedly offered to have professionals help him negotiate the best terms, for some reason he prefers to do it himself. He sees me as a simple accountant, though this is not to his advantage. I believe he doesn't like people like me. Do note that he regularly asks me to invest in voodoo groups in Louisiana. At a complete loss, I try to dissuade him, but he seems to be bent on continuing this way. You find a complete list of operations attached.
Are you making plans in case things go south?
I'd just like to draw your
Or
attention to
are
the
you
fact that
planning
Mr.
to
Syker recently invested in property near Salem. Apartments, warehouses, garages. Same type of properties inside as the property currently owned in Boston. Cool. Well, we know that the Sisters of Salem are a Tremere group over there, right? 787-18321. Okay, let's try that.
An auction.
Let's try that.
Acquisition.
Excuse me.
87. Dejan Siaka.
Siaka, apologies.
Don Ellis.
Okay, let's try that on the thingy then. Yeah, let's go have a look. Ooh, I kind of like that. This has been very cool so far. Like looking around, matching up the ID. Very, very neat. Okay, let's go try this on the mirror. It's the only place we can actually ring, right? Right, let's try this. Right, let's have a look a minute. So I've got it here. Yeah, he basically is Dr. Reed, isn't he? So we think it might be 787183221.
The number you have dialed is not in service.
So it's not that. So if it's on a keypad, so let's have a think. Sub the ones for twos. Let's try it again then.
The number you have dialed is not in service.
Right, let's try it again then. So it's P-U-R-A. P-U... V-I-D-A. Yep, there we go. Oh no, that was a... Shit. Ah, damn it. Can I not leave? Shit. That was a one-way thing. We didn't finish looking everything through. Oh, that's annoying. Can I reload? No, I don't think we can. Oh, I was too quick to click. Oh, that's really frustrating. Ugh. We could restart the area. And just quickly go through the stuff we've already done. Damn. I think we just restart. Yeah, I think it was a mouse click mistake, not a it just went so quickly. It shouldn't take us too long to actually click through this again, because we can just skip. Because we know what we've done, we just quickly click. We get to watch this guy get brained again. Because all we did was, we did the cell phone, and we got this document. That was basically it, wasn't it? The rest of it was just that.
Keep an eye on the elevator. I'm gonna go wait for forensics.
Okay. Let me know when they get here.
Excuse me.
Meant to pick all the evidence. Yeah, it was the evidence was the big ones, wasn't it? It was the evidence was the big ones.
That's not a good message from the sheriff. Prince asked more for 5 reports. If I can't bring back their offer,
okay.
I must bring back the reports at least. I'll know them when I see them.
Okay.
Special Agent Smith.
We can't skip these, which is really weird.
Finally, some backup. Lieutenant's expecting you. Straight ahead.
Oh, the add-on restart as well. Interesting. That's actually pretty clever.
Been through here yet.
Got it.
Refrain the beast. It's gotta be done. Alright.
The victim lost a lot of blood.
Yeah, I think Caleb probably dumped him on top of the elevator. If we can't skip any of this, I might do this off stream and catch up to where we were. That would probably be the most sensible thing, rather than have you guys watch through all this again. I can't hold space to skip, it's not letting me, look. So I'm gonna have to sit through this. Tell you what, folks, I'll redo this again off stream to get exactly to where we were, doing exactly the same things. Rather than have you guys sit through presumably 20 odd minutes of me doing this again. And we'll be that time we'll be ready. It's no biggie. It's no biggie. That was my fault for it's my fault for clicking a bit too soon, to be honest. But I was a bit over eager when I saw the room.
Lieutenant Anderson, I'm in charge of the
Thing is, we hadn't even gone down to the parking garage yet,
Smith,
for example.
FBI.
Really? Smith. Is that some kind of joke?
No, why?
Let it go. Never mind. I'll give you the DL. We got a call from the caretaker.
It's annoying we can't skip this, actually, which is a bit weird.
2:15. He told us that one of his residents was.
It was super exciting because the way we worked that out was great fun. Like that was really exciting to like go. Oh, he's got a room. He's got a thing. That's really cool.
Is the caretaker still?
Oh, it's annoying you can't skip the text.
In the living room. But I don't think you'll
Because we haven't seen it yet, I guess. Yeah. I'm guessing on replays you can skip it because if you've seen it before.
Who was the first person on the scene?
That would be Baker. He's somewhere around here. It shouldn't be.
So I wanted to get all the evidence on various people because we were being so thorough and we'd work stuff out.
Okay, then what?
When they stepped inside, the guys came face to face with that.
Do we know who the victim is?
Yeah, he had his ID on him.
It is very telltale, isn't it, in a way? Like, it's sort of adventure-y.
I don't know who this guy pissed off, but things didn't work out too well for him.
Did you secure all the exits and entrances to the building?
Yes, we've got men on the ground floor and in the parking garage.
How do you get to the parking garage?
You'll have to ask the caretaker. He's the one who took my men down there.
Yeah, the pinky being on the thing is really standing out, yeah.
Do we know if he had a family?
Chat will remember that.
Yeah. A wife,
there was 5 documents to collect, yeah.
daughter.
We had 3 of them, I think, I want to say.
Moore, 34 years old, architect, dual citizen of Costa Rica and the U.S. No criminal record. Yeah, we're trying to get a hold of her.
There wasn't a huge amount of chats we picked up, was there? So
and she's not here either.
I can't tab out this one very much, Fiki. It gets a bit weird. Like, what's that one?
Asset manager.
Did we go before then, did we?
He was involved in some shady stuff that we're sure to find out about. It's not every day that an accountant gets his head chopped off.
Where are the
I was only missing Hilda's by the end.
We haven't found anyone yet.
Okay.
Go on.
We're still looking for the head. We're waiting on forensics.
Well, we know the head is probably in the trash, right?
Case.
What case?
You haven't heard? At one international place, they say it was a real bloodbath. So, you're here.
And we picked up some stolen evidence.
No.
It was the phone.
I'm working on something else.
Like a document, right? There was the phone, the document, and it was in the bedroom.
I can't talk about it.
Okay, I'll let my team know.
Okay. So I'll do this exactly the same as what we did. So we went over here. Yeah. So we went over here. We checked this out.
Smith from the FBI
we did that.
Is here. We're still in charge of the investigation, so please cooperate
Moore's
with
driver's
him.
license.
Let's inspect the thing.
He was decapitated. It was a pretty clean.
A vampire model, nice. What kind of?
A signet ring with a beaver on it. Moore went to MIT. A signet ring with a beaver on it.
I wonder how Noble's getting on with their vampiring on Warhammer.
Bullet wound in the right hip.
Hopefully doing well. Right, so we did all that. Now we can go to this. We did this.
Sorry, I'm busy.
We checked this out.
This sort of formal decor might impress Boston high society, but not me.
Alright. I don't know if I actually need to check all the flavor text out as well, or whether we just need to go for the things.
One of the weapons is missing.
We want to check out the fish tanks. I was going to about a bit of a moment.
My ship ended up at the bottom of the sea as well, like my other lives.
So, things we want to check out then.
Come on. It'll pass. Don't worry.
We can go down there.
We'll need to ask the concierge how to get to the parking garage. He's the one who sent my colleagues down.
Oh, there are blood stains on the garbage chute.
That was one of the big things. We found some goodies kicking around, didn't we, as well?
There are bloody prints on these bags.
I wonder if only the objectives are actually the things that matter, like in terms of actually what you find. This is where we found the clue with, yeah.
Lydia's life seems to revolve around June and her home in Costa Rica, with Jason often absent.
Why is the FBI interested in more?
His name came up in several financial investigations we're working on.
Yeah, it might give you more XP, that's true. Because we didn't end up talking to this guy, which is
since my last visit.
This is who I actually wanted to talk to at some point. This is where we can check out the ring.
Jason, proud of his family and his success.
I don't know whether the portrait's got their eyes, like, kind of blacked out. It's kind of weird.
June, who looks more like Jason than Lydia.
Alright.
His
There's the ring.
class ring, right where you can't miss it.
Maybe this isn't like a checkbox to find. That's not a checkbox to find, but more of a sorry, word. More of a hint for the player that the ring is in the wrong place. You know? I wonder if this guy was a ghoul, or wonder if this guy was not blood bonded. I wonder if he'd be more useful if he wasn't blood bonded.
I warned you, Jason.
Has anyone actually said he's a ghoul? I don't think anyone did they?
God, did I warn you?
Like, look at the way he puts the soft toy down with care. Like, Caleb definitely cares for this family, I think. Like, especially seeing it on the second go through.
They wanted to bring a little vacation back home.
Right, there we go. I'm trying to retrace my steps.
Gardening is a real passion for Lydia.
Hey, Noble, we're talking about you a minute ago, actually. I was wondering how your warhammering was going, if you're still doing it. Sorry, we've ended up restarting because we made a mistake. Not like a gameplay undoing a decision mistake, but dumbass Ween clicked a button too fast, but kind of mistake. Right, I think this is everything downstairs, I want to say. So we should better go upstairs now. And carry on what we're doing. So I think we're not too far off where we were. You turned to a slave when you touched a lion. Yeah, that's true.
Moore's ambition could have made him one of our own. Instead, we made him our slave. My sire always said that at a prince's court, like in a game of chess, you must know when to sacrifice your pawn.
Yeah, sorry about this, folks. This is completely on me. Getting overexcited about finding the safe room. I was like, alright. So we need to check.
June's whole life in pictures.
I want to say I just want to check these things.
And June.
There we go.
Probably on a beach in Costa Rica.
I don't know if you actually need to, or whether you can just go for the key points.
We're waiting on CSU for that.
There's that. So we want to open that, read the diary.
The diary of an 8-year-old girl, June, Jason's daughter.
There we go. And there's the camera.
Did you inherit your mother's artistic talent, June?
You must be Smith.
Yes.
Rickman.
Have you found anything?
Not yet.
There's a couple of Die Hard references in this, and the fact she's called Rickman, I believe this is another one.
Of her. I guess that's a good thing.
I'm going to take a look around.
Yeah, they will actually absolutely brutalize Manlet. Well, now they're brutalizing Manlet. Steal his shit. You're a vampire. You don't have to worry about being loyal. Just fuck him up.
A bathroom with a shower and a tub. June's father spoils her.
Backstab him wholeheartedly, like when he's away from his castle. Steal his castle from behind him, then fuck him up. That's all he deserves. Manny's a fucking knobhead. Okay. Trying to think where we found all the other files.
I've never been in this part of the apartment before.
There's one, the coin. Right, so in here we had the car key, the file and barrel.
Will you ever change?
So there's the file and barrel, so that's one of them. Perfect.
I understand better now. The prince asked more for a complete report on the members of the primate.
And the phone.
A cell phone. Locked, of course.
Huh? Pretty sure that was the code. There we go. Right.
Lydia was killed. It's not pretty.
Dad?
Good evening. Jay.
There we go. I'm just making sure I've got everything as I did it. There we go. So we got barrels one. This is where the safe room is.
The concept of a laundry basket seems too abstract for some people.
I still love Caleb's just like scrutiny of the guy's lifestyle. Like, bitch can't even put things in the fucking basket.
Obviously handled by someone who was bleeding.
Manly is right on my east, and we're good friends. I can't be diplomatic if everyone thinks I'm a backstabber. Yeah, they'll only think you're a backstabber for like 10 turns. Fuck them. Like, don't worry about it. Like, seriously, right? Manly's gonna be like, Vlad, my loyal brother, my friend. And you're like, Manny. Castle Drakenhof is already mine. And he's like, what? I took it from you. What? And guess what? Guess what, Manny? What? You're next. And then you just kill him. Then laugh
It
heartily.
must have been used to dress a wound. Bottle of disinfectant. Obviously handled by someone who was bleeding.
Literally, right? Cool. Right. Sorry, I'm just retracing my steps. I do apologize. I know it's a bit slow, but I'm making sure we've got everything as we did.
Jason.
There we go.
Lydia. June.
So we've got
in
that.
Costa Rica.
So is that it? We now go into. We went to this office, didn't we? Next, if I remember correctly.
Drafting table.
There was the phone.
That must be Lydia's desk.
Yep.
Mom!
There we go. Cool.
The blueprints of a house on the west coast of Costa Rica.
Then over to the room of the safe, yep.
Pura Vida Extension Project. June in Costa Rica.
Again, sorry folks. This is completely MB. I don't think there's anything else in here. I'm just quickly looking around here. Yep. So we got the Dajan and the Jara one. We got. Now, where did we get the Jara one from? I'm trying to think where we got the Jara one from. I'm pretty sure we got that. Oh, she gives it to us. This lady gives it to us.
Have you found anything?
I'm going through the financial records. Moore managed the accounts for a lot of big names in Boston. Here, take a look for yourself.
Did I misclick a muzzle? No, I walked through a door by accident.
Anything worth noting?
Honestly, I don't know. It's not my field. We'll have to take it to the Financial Crimes Unit to see what they make of it.
Get in touch if you find something.
All right.
Cool. And we've got... Was there anything over here? I don't think there was. We got...
Find anything?
Nothing of interest.
Get in touch if you find something.
All right.
There was the thing about the safe.
Fortress Security Catalog. They install highly secure rooms.
Cool. And then we went in here. We talked to this chap.
Son of a bitch wasn't messing around. Have you seen all that cash?
Deeds, stock portfolios. More doesn't.
Did I read it last time? Jara's.
Business.
I don't think so. Given her position, Miss Jara Duori is particularly complicated to keep an eye on. I wouldn't go as far as call her paranoid, but every message from her uses special codes and goes through intermediaries that are always changing. I've never had such a security-conscious client, and I would almost be insulted by such a lack of trust in me if I were not aware of the nature of her activities. Ms. Dory's financial activities are few and far between, and consist mostly on... Is that trying to tell us to eat him again? Should we eat this fucking guy? Nah, game, we're okay. Eat him! Eat him! Eat him! Mysteries are few and far between and consist mostly of bribes and information trafficking. Given the complexities of your security officer's practices, it's almost impossible for me to track down the point of origin of the various destinations of the funds outside of Boston. I must admit that I find it very impressive. As for the city itself, my personal connection suggests a web of well-paid informants, as well as a number of shell companies that would seem ideal for hiding espionage activities. IT, private protection, telecommunications, even maintenance and repair company in Cambridgeport. For the rest, it's a matter of living expenses. Again, Ms. Dory goes for a number of intermediaries, which makes any attempt at tracing these transactions difficult. It would not be impossible, but to do so require means I do not have at this time, in addition to the risk of being discovered. I've enclosed everything pertaining to Ms. Dory's accounts. When we first started working together, Jara asked me to install several in-house software programs on my devices to make them more secure against hacking. My experts recently informed me that these data packets are being transmitted in an apparently random and inexplicable manner. Unable to determine the source, they initially thought it was a simple bug. After thorough verification, the data systematically concerned information about transactions related to B&L Corp., the Rosamund Society, and Von Kraft Holding. Nothing alarming, in theory, as these banal transactions cannot reveal any sensitive information, but it appears that it's not as random as he first thought. It seemed the most unexpected and unwelcome form of surveillance. Perhaps Miss Dory can lie. Dude, she fucking bugged your devices. Like, come on, it doesn't take an IT expert to work that out. Somebody who's security conscious and paranoid asked you to install some shit on your phone and your devices. Yeah, come on. Not rocket science, man.
This is where I met Moore for the first time.
Here we go.
Human logic is beyond me. What's the point in doing that?
Yeah, the vampires tend to make themselves look more human when they're around humans. As a thing. Which makes perfect sense. Because you don't want to spook the food, you know? I mean, she knew his wife was dead. Yeah, almost certainly. Right, here we go. We open this. Yoink. There's the safe.
Now we just have to find the code.
Do you remember the number without me running back and doing it? It was... Do we do... was it September 1st? Or we go 040911? Yeah, there we go. I got it. Thank you. Yoink.
A thank you letter from Fortress Security.
And then Dajan was in the thingy. Right. We're pretty much back where we were. Okay. Okie dokie.
I've already heard about this company somewhere. Dajan, are you making plans in case things go south?
We haven't been into the upstairs bit yet, which we're going to do in a second. We ended up getting very excited about our knowledge of the thingy. We were like, oh, we did it. We did it.
Acquisition of lot 87, Dajan Siaka.
We'll have a look in a sec.
A trumpet belonging to Don Ellis.
I love the way he says that. It's like, a trumpet. I fucking love trumpets. Is Bucket in this game? Not that we've seen so far. Bucket would be a perfect fit.
Statements from different banks. Nothing that concerns us.
One thing that's quite interesting, by the way, I don't know if anyone else is thinking this. This accountant dude was really, really fucking good at his job. Like this dude is like, from what we can see here, is very, very, very competent at what he's doing.
I should put some money on that.
It was my greatest pleasure before.
What, smoking cigars?
Tastes like ashes.
Yeah, no food for you, dude.
Officer Baker, can I help you?
Were you the first person to arrive at the scene of the crime?
Yes, sir. My partner and I were the first to get here.
Just tell me about it.
We got the call around 2:20. The caretaker had called because a resident was injured. It took us about 20 minutes to get here. The poor guy was in a panic. He told us he'd seen one of the tenants, Jason Moore, enter the building, and he looked hurt. He was being held up by his 2 bodyguards, and he was bleeding a lot.
I think he means very, very specifically like ashes. Like, everything would taste crap to a vampire. Like, they can't have any sort of human niceties. Something to remember.
Did he see the wound?
Yeah, he said the victim was holding his right hip. So I went upstairs with the caretaker. We saw blood in the elevator and on the landing. I rang the doorbell, but nobody answered, so the caretaker opened the door. I identified myself. There were traces of blood leading down the hall away from the entrance, and just after that, I found the decapitated body.
Makes sense. Did you touch the body?
Did you touch the body?
No. There was nothing I could do to help him, so I secured the scene. I put my gloves on to take his ID out of his jacket pocket so we could identify him. Then I called it in.
Alright.
Did your partner come with you?
No, he stayed in the foyer to secure the entrance to the building.
Okay.
Where was the caretaker during that time?
I told him not to come inside, but he followed me. When he saw the corpse, he was really shaken. He wouldn't let go of me.
What do you mean gok, sorry?
Then what did you do?
I called for backup. They told me that forensics would get here as soon as they could. They were out at another case. That was their top priority.
After that?
I secured the entrance to the apartment.
BJ's? I mean, depends on the vampire. Like, vampires like Toreadors would probably get a kick out of it. Not necessarily out of the same thing, potentially, but like the act of it, perhaps. We can't deduce. Ah, man, I can't intimidate anybody. This is annoying.
After that, I searched the ground floor. There was nobody around. But from the looks of things, somebody searched the apartment. When Sergeant Lehane got here, she took care of upstairs. It's a good thing, too, because it took everyone else another 15 minutes to get here. She didn't find anyone there.
So there's no sign of the family, then?
Nothing. The place is empty.
Persuasion or psychology, which I can't do either.
If you remember anything else, let me know.
Of course.
Yeah, we're definitely limited on what we can do with stuff, which is a bit of a bummer. Why has this statue got such fucking big honkers? Good damn. Alright. So we obviously can't get vital information out of that officer, potentially, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, I was kind of going to duff people up. What do we got there? A magnetic key. Increase your temperature rating for the next interaction. Okay, so we could...
I should put some money on that.
I don't know, actually, no. That's what I was wondering. Maybe we could. That'd be kind of cool. We could go for it again with the more stats. Okay. No such luck. So, we're back to where we were, except for doing the thing. We got to talk to the caretaker guy. Should we do that quickly?
Oh?
Good relations with the Moors. Ethan Adams, 60, concierge butler. Present scene. Moore came around 2 AM, wounded with bodyguards. Need more info. Mr. Adams in a state of shock. Feels guilty, thinks he's done more. Loyal, professional, friendly, old school, meticulous, educated. Okay.
I have to question him.
He's still freaked out. I don't think it's the right time.
I don't give a shit what you think. There's something around the back there we can look at before we harass him.
Somebody slept here. What a mess. Nobody's done the cleaning in ages.
Caleb is not about mess. He is having none of that. Washing baskets, shit on the floor, pizzas. He's like, yeah, you fucking animals. You sicken me.
Mr. Adams.
No. This can't be
I
happening.
hope I can intimidate this old guy. I'm gonna bully the shit out of him if I can.
So much blood.
I've got a few questions.
I tried to help him. I told him we should call 911. I told him.
Calm him down with presence. Well, that's nice. Oh yeah, I can intimidate him. Fuck yeah. So I can either use presence to calm him down, or we should bully the shit out of him. Unlucky old dude.
Mr. Adams, you need to calm down. You're not responsible for it.
Just headbutts him. Kaboosh!
So, come on now. I need some answers.
You've got a heart made of stone, sir.
Lee.
Go ahead. Ask away. Ask your damn questions.
I haven't actually seen
What
that
do you
yet,
want to
no.
know?
Is it good? Thank you for the boost, dude. Wow, you can ask him loads of stuff. Actually, interesting.
Did you know Mr. Moore well?
We weren't friends, if that's what you're asking. But we got
Thank
to
you,
know
Noble,
each
for the
other.
videos. Finally a use, I know.
He was a creature of habit. Since he worked late, he would often ask me for things at night. Newspaper, batteries, ice. I think he asked me for just about everything. I prided myself on always being able to get what he needed, no matter what time it was. You'd have thought he pretty much lived after dark.
Like his clients.
Oh!
Did Mr. Moore have many visitors?
For a man with his status, it was nothing surprising. But, well...
Yes?
His visitors mostly came in the middle of the night. I must admit, that's a little unusual.
That's what working for us is like.
Yeah, I know the guy you mean,
He told me
Noble.
he
He's
had
funny.
a lot of foreign clients, and he had to juggle different time zones. That's what working from home is like. He had colleagues over for late-night meetings, too. But since little June was born, not as many people came around.
That was wise. Did he have any enemies that you were aware of?
No. He was a very respectable man.
I mean, the only enemies he had
No
were the
bad
chompy kind,
company
I'd
or
imagine.
anything.
Except for us.
Yeah, literally, right?
Without any disrespect.
I should probably chomp one of the coppers before we leave, by the way. Get my hunger down.
Extramarital affairs he may have had.
Mr. Moore was a good man. He would never have disrespected his wife, or even contemplated it, I'm sure.
She could have been okay with it. There were no young women coming and going.
That's a very inappropriate question. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Alright. What can you tell me about the wife?
Do you know his wife?
Mrs. Moore is a model resident.
Eat the old man.
She always has something nice to say to the staff, and is the first to welcome.
He
new
does have the,
neighbors.
he has the sneer down, and he really
A
does.
True lady.
Do you know where she is?
Mr. Moore told me she'd gone to their home in Costa Rica.
No, considering she's
She goes there
dead,
pretty
I don't
often.
think cheating is a thing here.
She's an architect, and she likes to work in her home country. She has family there.
Do you think anyone could have
I
been
think the
so
affair's
angry
barking
with
at the wrong
her
tree, especially as we know
that
otherwise
taken it
now.
out on her husband?
Oh, no. I don't think so. It's true that lots of people could have been jealous of her. But not to that point.
Alright, what else we got?
I imagine the girl left with her mother.
Not
We need
at
to
all.
find the Hilda's
It was the
thingy as
start
well,
of
don't
the
we?
school year, and Mrs. Moore left 2 weeks ago. I haven't seen her since Monday.
Possibly
when
X-Wing, yeah. I like to get as
Mr.
much
Moore
evidence as
took her
possible
to
before talking to witnesses.
school on the first day.
In this particular instance.
She must be staying with a friend.
Forewarned is forearmed, right?
Poor little thing. Thank heaven she wasn't here.
Do you know his bodyguards?
Yeah.
She's
there's,
abducted, yeah.
Jack, James, and Wu. But you won't hear me singing their praises.
Why not?
Oh. They're good at strutting around and acting tough when everything is going well. But where were they tonight? Can you tell me that? That was their job, right? They were paid to protect him.
Wu was the one who called the alarm, he was, yeah.
Do you have any idea where they might have gone?
No. But believe you me, if I ever see them again,
Lewd.
I'm gonna give them a piece of my mind.
LA Noire, they actually took Botox. Well, LA Noire, they actually took, like, films of their faces, right? And then basically projected them onto the screen, or onto the actual models. If I remember
Tell
right.
me about the evening again, please. What happened tonight?
Are all three in the safe room? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Yeah.
Mr. Moore left with his 3 bodyguards earlier in the evening. One of them got in the car, and Mr. Moore came down around midnight.
And then?
They came back around 2 a.m. Mr. Moore was limping. He was leaning on one of his bodyguards, and he was bleeding.
Was he injured?
I told him I could call an ambulance or a doctor, but he didn't answer. I went closer to insist, but Wu told me they were in control of the situation, that it was no big deal. They went upstairs and I saw drops of...
The decoy's a traitor. Doesn't make you wonder, yeah.
I told myself they were being unreasonable. What did those two goons know about it? So I called Mr. Moore on the internal line. Several times.
Did he pick up?
Not once. So I went upstairs and rang the doorbell. But nobody answered. So I went back down to the front desk and I called you.
Cool. This is kind of useful. He hasn't told us anything crazy yet.
To the basement.
Yes. Using the service elevator through the kitchen. You need a magnetic pass to use it.
Can I have that?
I gave the spare to your colleagues who wanted to go down there. I still have the original. Do you want it?
Absolutely.
Please.
Cool. So we can go down there.
Does the name Fortress Security mean anything to you?
Does it ever? Hard to forget them. They came out here last year to work on a project for about 2 weeks. And Mrs. Moore had interior designers here just about...
Save the game. I think it saves automatically, I think.
But this time, the workers showed no respect for the common areas. There were 4 of them, and I can tell you, they made quite a mess. I had to clean up the debris and plaster they left behind them for weeks.
Yeah, I know what you mean, though, but yeah.
Any idea what they were working on?
No. I mind my own business.
The eyes can really give away
4
stuff.
Workers here for 2 weeks who left behind loads of debris and plaster. They weren't here for a small project.
Well, we've already learned about that, haven't we?
Thank you for your statement.
You have to find out who did this, officer. Justice needs to be done for him.
Yeah, it's a safe room, yeah.
And for his family.
I mean, we already kind of worked out about the safe room.
Find out who's messing with us. That's what we're here for. You can count on us. Stick around in case we have more questions.
Dollar rules +1, yeah. Cool, so that's kind of given the stuff away for the most part. So I guess what we should do now is, I probably won't do this now, I'll probably pop down there and save it, but, yeah, let's make sure the garage isn't one way. I assume it wouldn't be, I think that'd be a bit rough, but... Interesting, there's a whole, like, new part of the house? What the hell? Interesting.
Fine vintages imported from Europe.
From
Moore
Europe?
knew how to treat his guests.
Caleb's got so funny way of saying things today. He's like, from Europe, oh.
Wet laundry. Mold. It's been here for several days.
Stinky. Any blood bags to steal? Yeah, just walk around and nick them. Yoink. Does this lead us to the upstairs door? I bet it does, yeah, because I actually wonder where this went. Yeah, okay. I'm guessing the safe room is the final part, maybe? I wonder if you can leave without going to the safe room. I wonder if that's like a thing that can actually happen.
Can you take a look at the cards, please?
Right, anyway, I'm gonna park us here. So it should have saved it here. Lovely. That went well. Like, we had to obviously recover a little bit there, but I think that went alright, didn't it? Yeah, very fine. I'm really enjoying that. Like, the realization of what we had to do there was really cool, I think. Like, you know, when we worked out the code on the things, we went to the piece of paper, worked out the safe room. I mean, of course, we could have worked out the same thing, potentially, if we had talked to the old guy first, but, you know. Very, very cool. It is new, I think. I think it is. Yeah, it's really, especially as a sort of vampire nerd, it's good. It's good laugh. Right, everyone, we'll harass Ollie to finish, I think. Thank you very, very much for coming along. I really hope you had a lovely time. It's been good fun. Tomorrow we'll probably do some more RimWorld. See how that plays out and muck around a little bit. So, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you all again very, very soon. Mwah!
Raid.
Legendary.
Suddenly a raid. How are you?
Yeah, that was me.
No, it's
Oh, good job. How you guys doing? Ooh, were you? That's terrifying, the kill.
Easy fingerprints.
How
for
you
that
doing,
one.
Derpy? How's everyone doing? How was your vampire? Where'd that go? Let's have a check. Yeah, playing.
Volley.
I heard that one.
Oh, hard to miss.